It's a new era. Let's get it, let's go. It's Tingle and Coast. What up, Lloyd? What up, Lloyd? You can call me him. I'm Shane Dixon in the whip with them RPMs. Gotta pull up to the chat and shit out to them. Not trying to ball like Big Folk, then get out the gym. Monday through Friday. When you see that notification, we about to go live. Hit this track and do your dance like you Karen Lacey. Run it back and turn Matthew to the house, baby. It's Tingle and Cold. Come keep with the show. It's a new era. Let's get it, let's go. It's Tingle and Cold. It's Tingle and Cold. Come keep with the show. It's a new era. Let's get it, let's go. It's Tingle and Cold. What up, Lloyd? What up, Lloyd? You can call me him. I'm Shane Dixon in the whip with them RPMs. Gotta pull up to the chat and shit out to them. Not trying to ball like Big Folk, then get out the gym. Monday through Friday. When you see that notification, we about to go live. Hit this track and do your dance like you Karen Lacey. Run it back and turn Matthew to the house, baby. It's Tingle and Cold. Come keep with the show. It's a new era. Let's get it, let's go. It's Tingle and Cold.
All right, good morning and welcome in here on this Tuesday morning, a dark and gloomy Tuesday morning, question mark? Or are we excited as we are live here from
Coming out of a
Southern
mushroom trip.
Southern Regional Medical Center. We appreciate all of you starting your morning with us every single morning. We are live from around 8 a.m. to usually between 10 and 11. Sometimes we'll go 3 hours. Excuse me, who knows?
Get emotional about it.
Yeah, I do. Get choked up.
Yep.
As we are live here at Southern Regional Medical Center and brought to you by our friends over at FanDuel every single day. Shout out to FanDuel. FanDuel had LSU favored by 5.5 runs yesterday, and they lost by 3. So if you would have bet with our friends over at FanDuel on the Tigers to cover yesterday, you would have, and also you would have rewarded FanDuel because they would have gotten that money. But shout out to them for bringing you our show every day. Make sure you download the FanDuel app or you go to the FanDuel Sportsbook website. But that's where we're going to start, and that's where we're going to hang out today is talking LSU baseball after an upsetting evening last night. But I am in here live with Lloyd, obviously, as always, and Wyatt and Christian have made their way in this morning. Good morning, boys.
Good morning. What's going on?
How are we doing? Wyatt, welcome back.
Thank you.
You missed out on some pizzas yesterday?
Yeah, Lloyd texted me like I'm the fattest person in the world yesterday. He texted me at 8:05. So the show has already started. Doesn't care about the show. He goes, if you want to come, you get free pizza at 8:05.
Well, now, considering all the circumstances going around, we shouldn't be throwing pizza around the way that we are.
You're the one who texted me. You texted me to come get some free pizza. That's what I heard, Lloyd. I don't know what you and Ro and your mom are doing over here.
But how was
everybody of age?
How was the cooking segment yesterday?
It was great. I don't know if the microphones worked at all. I couldn't figure it out.
We'll find out. I'll double check. I just
pretended like I knew what I was doing.
The pies yesterday.
They got lucky.
That's much better.
They got lucky because we'd have put a hurting on them.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because that's the one thing that I miss, like, with my cut. That's the one thing I, like, haven't eaten in, like, 2 months. And it sucks.
Pizza.
That's the one thing.
Especially when you're cooking it in the pizza oven there in front. Like, it looked exquisite.
And you got to make your own. You got to play with the. God, this sounds bad too. You got to play with the dough.
Different toppings.
So what did you guys do for your own pizza?
Yeah, you too.
I remember what I did.
Christian made tried to make like a healthy pie.
No, I did not. There was only healthy toppings, really. I did.
Shout out to Lily Courtney and Red Six Spice.
I did cheese, obviously, pulled pork, pineapple, purple onion, and then like the mozzarella slices. But I meant to go ham instead of pulled pork, but I just brain farted and went pulled pork for whatever reason.
It was a little bit easy to watch.
Yeah.
But then when you get yourself in the kitchen, you put yourself in the hot seat. You're like, wait, did I pay attention at all to what was going on in film? Like,
what was on your pizza? Cheese, pepperonis, and that's it?
Mom made one cheese pepperoni to demonstrate how to do it, and then Roe just stepped up.
Yeah.
And was like,
I could imagine.
This is my deal. And then he's like, I want to throw the pizza in there. She's like, no. She was like hard and fast on, this is how you make a Neapolitan pie.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
And then after she made the one, it's like, I stepped in and it's like, I will throw the dough.
Yeah.
And he's like, all right, let's have some fun. And then we started, we drank a couple whiskeys and started making pizza.
There you go. Sounds like a great morning.
It was great.
11
Shout out to
a.m.
Red Six Spice. That'll be out to all you guys this, some point this week, probably closer to this weekend.
You got to steer the car.
It'll be, there you go. Show them how to do it.
Steer the car.
Yep.
Yep.
And you have to kitty cat meow meow meow.
Yeah, you have to kitty cat. You have to play with the cat.
Kitty cat, meow, meow, meow.
Play with the little kitty.
Play the kitty.
With the
Light
two
touches,
fingers.
light touches,
There you
light
go.
touches, light touches.
And then,
No, we don't spit on it.
no, flesh to the crowd. And we will, that'll be put out some point this week. Lloyd, Rowe, Miss Lily, Christian, and
Pooji made an
their way
appearance too.
over.
Pooji made his pizza yesterday.
Poachy spot. Dude,
And
the best
ate the
one.
whole thing in like.
Well,
5
he
minutes.
didn't share.
Didn't even share.
No, we were
all
cutting them all.
Nobody else gets a taste.
Yeah, as he should.
Yeah,
We were all sharing our pizzas. Like, try. Like, it would get cut. You'd eat a slice, and other people would pick.
Nope.
So everyone had.
He
like,
ran to the corner like a rat.
He ate. He ate his whole.
You
pizza.
should have built a better pizza.
I
You put
respect
pineapple
that.
on yours.
Shout out to Poge.
I do
that.
respect it because his was somehow he got.
Well, I mean,
weren't there.
he's living in a fraternity house. I mean, the man.
yeah, get. I gotta.
That was probably
eat
the
what I
best
kill.
meal he's had in a long time.
Yeah, and I eat what I kill.
He's never
That's
going to
not
miss
mine.
a cooking with Roe
Yeah,
ever
yeah, yeah.
again.
Shout out to Red Six Spice. Shout out to Miss Lily Courtney. We'll get that out to you guys this weekend so you can check out Roe, Lloyd, Pooji, Christian, and Miss Lily making some pizza pies at the Red Six Spice kitchen. We appreciate all of you getting in here this morning, and I see the reaction in the chat already because last night was it was something else, and it was LSU going down 10-0 in the third inning against Northeastern, and slowly but surely battling their way back in the game. But there were multiple times that I thought LSU was going to be walking away in 7 innings to a run rule, but they didn't. They didn't. But it was an ugly start. LSU came out in that game, and ultimately, not to sugarcoat or anything, they came out flat, dead. I mean, like no energy, no juice. They looked like a team that had played a whole lot of baseball and not a lot of days. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with the scheduling and the way it's been laid out. But if you look at yesterday, just last night from an overhead view, a big picture view, who were the players that brought the energy and sparked something for LSU? It was the young guys, the freshmen like Ruckert and Harden. You saw, Eddie Yaman get in there and bring some juice. William Patrick.
All the guys that haven't played.
The guys that haven't played yet that much, right? They've come in defensively in spot play to close out games, but they haven't gone under the stresses of 13 games in 21 days, I would say. I would think. That's about what it's been. 3 weeks, and they've played 13 games. They haven't had that many off days. It's probably been less days than that.
I think they've played 8 and 10.
Yeah, I mean, this
And
is
it's about
this was
to
a
be
this is a
9 and
5-game
11.
stretch.
Oh, never
9 and
forget.
12. Today's an
Oh.
off day.
There you go.
better
A
be.
5-game stretch in 6 days, because today is an off day. You would assume.
I don't
unless
know.
They practice because it was ugly.
It might be a poll day.
And you go to Lafayette tomorrow night, who is a much better baseball team than the two you've battled with this weekend and not performed all that well. But to stick to last night, they lose 13-10. They battle back to make the final score look a little bit better, but Northeastern dominated from tip to tail, from start to finish. And Lloyd, I wanted to give you the floor, sir.
This is a
And
tough,
your perspective.
tough
from
one
yesterday.
to be, just in
Positive.
terms of, look, in totality, LSU will be fine.
Yep.
This is an absolute slog of a lot of baseball in a few amount of days, and you could see that it was just from my perspective, nobody cares more than Jay Johnson does, right? And he wants to be able to impart that on his team. It's hard to convince or have the same school of thought as him every single day of like, this is my livelihood, this is my life. These kids are kids. They're in college. They have other things that also they want to do. And I think he's struggling with the work-life balance of, I don't have work-life balance. I just have work. It's my life. They probably want to do other things at some point, and now baseball is becoming a bit of a chore, it feels like. So, and I think you saw the epitome of that last night, where it was, I'm not sure how much they wanted to be there. And it was like, maybe we can walk through this one and hopefully get a dub. Everything that could go wrong did go wrong yesterday. Happened early. You see, and I feel bad for Pearson because it's like the Bear Jones situation.
Right.
Where you put somebody in a new position and
everything finds you.
Baseball will find the tightest butthole on the field. I don't know how it works that way, but it always does. If you're the most nervous guy out there, it seems like the ball always comes to you. He tries a little bit too hard, which I'll always contend is the worst thing you can do, and goes over to make a play like that's basically a ball to the second baseman.
Right.
Runs too far. Cooper Williams, left-hander, follows the other way, so there's no way to get back to the bag. Then Cooper Williams tries to make up for that because it pisses him off, and he throws it away, and it's back to John Pearson again. That wasn't his fault. And then you have bases loaded. You get a weak grounder to Pearson. He tries to play too hard, make a play at home, fumbles it right in front of him, and so now that was the baseball game right there.
Right.
And all of that said, to see the depth and talent of the team that comes out where you have guys that haven't played as much to come out and play inspired baseball shows like the grit and determination of the team, because I know that that's not a fun dugout to be in.
No.
Because
not a fun stadium to be in.
No, but there's times where you can like eat an L in the face
Right.
and just be like, whatever. That's when your head coach is your head coach. Like, no, we're going to figure this thing out right now.
Yeah.
And you saw him meet with the coaches afterwards. They had a meeting again, like in the dugout and I think he's handled it well, because even the first loss, he goes, look, it's not the end of the world if we lose a baseball game, because it did feel like at a point where they were rolling, they got off to such a hot start that people were like, oh, this is the number one team in the country. And I still feel that way, because whenever you get to the weekend, you see what you got.
Yeah. Like
the midweeks are still him tinkering and operating on what he wants other people to be able to be when you get in these situations. And that's, if you're going to complain about the scheduling and what he's done and how many baseball games they've played, he's doing it for a reason.
Right.
It is to get you ready for when you do have to play 5 games in 6 days. And now you'll know what you have. And to see, first of all, 2 claps, Eddie Yaman, real quick. Ready. That was awesome.
It was great.
It was, and like lean back on one and got kind of put you back in the ball game. His emotion kind of carried over to everybody. But to see that, like, you still have the depth pieces that you wanted to see. You experimented with a different lineup that you have not done this year.
You replaced everyone.
Well, not only that, but before the
you started with.
Yeah, because York needed a day. Like, you're doing like Major League Baseball. Like, you need a day. Like, you needed a day off. Like, York doesn't play first base, he DH. It's Jake Brown. We're going to move you to the top, Curiel to the second. Like, let's just see what this looks like. And I don't think you'll see that lineup again, but you possibly could. But it did not work. Like, it threw everybody kind of for a loop, and the whole game, the way that it started and ended, was not great. And you wanted to see what Cooper Williams looked like in the start. Ultimately, for them to even get this game to not be 10 runs and to come back is an incredible testament to the depth of the team.
It's a testament to those young guys. I mean, truly and honestly, that is, if you're going to find a silver lining in this whole thing, it is the William Patricks, the Jack Ruckerts, the Daniel Hardens, the Zion Theophiluses, the Reagan Ricken. I mean, he had a rough the first inning he was out there was rough. Then he goes 6 pitches, gets him out of there, right? And then Theophilus, like, there was a segment there. Those 2 young guys got on the mound and kind of stopped the bleeding.
And tourniquet.
But offensively, you couldn't capitalize on it. And so you never were really able to turn the corner until later on in the game. And credit to the bats that were able to start. Because, I mean, even a couple of the plays that were – I mean, Harden hits one 1,000,000 miles per hour off the bat right at the right fielder. Rucker rips one down the first base line that just luckily the first baseman gloves, right? If he doesn't, that gets through, that scores 2 runs, and it puts him in scoring position.
Even the last out of the game, like, Reeves barreled that ball up.
Right.
The center fielder was just playing more to left.
I mean, they brought juice, and I think that –
it kind of made it fun.
Jay's mindset and what he did was successful. His mindset was, these guys, they're not bringing anything to the table.
I've
right
never
now.
seen a full rotation of 9.
But-
Like, y'all are out.
And rightfully
Yeah.
so. I mean, they were bringing nothing to the table.
Yeah.
They weren't putting together very competitive ABs. There just wasn't the juice. They were just kind of out of it, you know? And so the mindset was, okay, let's get these young guys work. Let's see if they can spark something and maybe for this game create some sort of discussion. But really, you want that spark to light because you go play tomorrow night at your first true road game. And it's going to be a true road game. And I thought you saw what you needed from those young guys, but you needed a bit of a wake-up call for those other 9, 10 guys.
I think it brought a little bit of juice back to them to be like, oh, this is kind of fun to watch.
Right.
And like, if anything,
They're
'cause
cheering for those guys.
Right. And so it kind of turns it turns the momentum over a little bit to where it's like, oh, that was at least at the end of it. Obviously, you don't want to lose, but you see like the emotion of them like excited for like I'll go back to the Yaman thing again, like that.
Right.
And see like, oh, dude, baseball's fun.
Well, and also,
And then so you get to wake it up a little bit, be like, all right, let's go. Okay, sorry. Like I would,
Yeah.
I get what happened, and then whenever you're too far into it, and you're like, I wish we wouldn't have started off this way. Like I do
Yeah.
hey, you
care.
You look back at it.
and you're like, look back at it. I got you, but you do, and you're like, not a wasted opportunity, but it's like you kind of lose your place as to what the game is about.
Right.
It's just having fun.
You just got to
Yeah.
get your perspective
Let's
back.
go. Let's milk the cow again.
You got to get your perspective back. And I think that's what you did putting those young guys out there. It's like when I remember before the end of the season when Frank was interim head coach. He talked about like the Tiger Bowl where the older guys coached the freshmen on the field. Mm-hmm. And what it does is it gives them a different perspective and brings a little bit of juice back where it's like you get excited when a Rucker rips a ball into the gap because
He's never done it
that's
before.
your little freshman, right?
Yeah.
Like when Jake Brown does it, he's supposed to do it, right? When the freshman does it, it's like it brings a little bit of excitement back. It brings it romanticizes baseball again. And I think that's what you saw in the latter half of that game, but it didn't bring you to a victory. And so ultimately to look at the negatives of it,
It's a flusher.
it is absolutely a flusher. It is a flush the toilet, forget the game, because it was bad. Like every issue
That's
we
as
had
bad
talked,
as they could play.
every issue that we had talked about over the weekend kind of peaked in that moment. Like that was the worst example of all of it. You know, we talked about yesterday over the weekend that offensively they were kind of in a rut. They're not able to really locate pitches. They were kind of guessing and pressing on Sunday and wanting to see if maybe they could turn the page and find something. And really it just got worse on Monday. And they weren't able to capitalize when guys did a good one because Northeastern started to make mistakes and walk guys and make errors in the field, and you just couldn't capitalize. And I think ultimately it was because those guys, your lineup, your guys, your everyday players, just didn't have the juice to do it. And you've got to find a way to solve that issue. Another thing to me, and there were some bright spots, like I think both Cooper Williams and Zac Cowan's outings can be dramatized a little bit. Mm-hmm. Cooper Williams could have been out of the second inning with 1 run scored.
And into the 5th, and you wouldn't have blinked.
And kind of found his rhythm, but he never got the opportunity because they made mistake here, mistake there, and then that's when the mental aspect of baseball gets at you. So then he comes out, Cowan comes in, and you saw some good things from Cowan. But then a couple of those mistakes came back, and then he leaves a changeup over the heart of the plate, and it's a home run crushed into left field landing by a guy that was batting .091 on the season. That's baseball.
That's the day it was.
That's what it was like. And when your defense behind you is not capitalizing and also making mistakes, and then when you start to make a couple mistakes throwing, I mean, there was 4 errors, there was like 3 or 4 wild pitches. It just was never in rhythm. But I did think there are some things you can single out from that game that are a silver lining, but ultimately there are concerns. I'll be very interested to see what it looks like tomorrow because I was hoping they would be able to flush Sunday, regroup, and have a little bit more juice on Monday. And if anything, they just kind of took another step down and had even less juice on Monday. Mm-hmm. And now you've got today and then a true road test tomorrow against a legitimate team, right? Like this is a team that is in UL Lafayette that's much better than Northeastern and much better than Dartmouth. And you've got to go on the road where tickets, so I will double check on the ticket prices today, but they were $250 yesterday.
They are more expensive than the first game of the World Baseball Classic.
That shows you it's $234 for a ticket to that game.
That is utterly absurd.
And that shows you how much they care. That means that tickets are selling.
Go.
Because supply and demand is, well, I mean, the demand is high, so let's run that price up.
But I think that's going to be a good thing, like to have a hostile environment, a little juice
you
back
need that.
to be able to be like, okay, now we're in it. Like,
that's what I was going to say is, like, I think it's a team that badly needs to play in, like, juiced up games.
Right.
Like, you kind of saw them peak in Jacksonville a little bit. And then I think you go and you run rule. It was UCF on that Sunday game.
Yeah.
And then it's like, all right, well, we know who we are. Like, let's go play some meaningful games. They badly need to get to SEC play, I think. Because, like, McNeese, like, I think once they run ruled through Jacksonville, whatever, they looked so good. They were like, okay, we are who we are. Let's play some good games.
Right.
Like, we can throw our helmet out there and go beat McNeese and Dartmouth and Northeastern. And they just don't have the juice. And, like, to your point, like, it was good. I'm very staunchly against when you're losing a game, I don't want to see anybody fucking smiling on the sideline or in the dugout. But last night, to see, like, the freshmen go out there and do well, and you see, like, them pan to the dugout, and, like, Curiel smiling in the dugout with the rally cap.
Yeah,
that was kind of cool, because, like, at the end of the day, you know, it's Jay Johnson's LSU baseball. It's serious. You want to win every single game. But when you boil it down, like, it is baseball, and it should be fun.
Right.
It shouldn't be this – it's going to have pressure, but, like, you should be smiling. You should be hitting balls hard. You should be having fun, and they just haven't since they got back from Jacksonville. And I think they need big games.
Yeah.
I think, because I think it's a testament to how good they know they are. Like, whenever they rev the engine, like, we can still, like, this thing gets up to 115.
Right,
and
yes.
I want to drive on the Autobahn again. Like, I want this to be fun. I want to be competitive because you can, I don't know how much they really, and there's, Jay's big point was he's never gone undefeated in, like, with a midweek schedule.
Right.
You know, he wanted to do that. You lose the first one. And then I don't want this to become a habit of dropping midweek games because are they important or not is the age-old question. But you saw a lineup that you've never seen before, players that have never played before, and you put them in different spots to find some things out because let's see what this looks like. And it's maybe one of the first times that a doctored lineup like didn't work at all. And it's like I bring back to the Bear Jones playing third. It's like, we'll try it.
Yeah.
Like, what's the harm in it? You drop a game when you have 56 of them.
Yeah.
It's not the worst thing in the world. And, like, to see the end score, if you watch the first 3 innings, you'd be like, this is over. And then you look up, you're like, they have a chance to win it at the end. And it was the injection of a little bit of life of, well, okay, this isn't working. My bad. Scratch it. Wipe off the lineup sheet. You all go play some baseball.
Do you think for this, like, this is now their second game they've lost in the midweek, and it kind of feels similar how they lost the McNeese State game, and they're putting a lot of pressure on themselves. Do you think that kind of has something to do with all the new players, like transfers or the freshmen playing, where as last year you didn't see as many midweeks get dropped this early in the season, or even with 23, because they had already basically played a season together, and they're already familiar with the LSU schedule, playing in the LSU uniform, playing at the box every night. Do you think now, like, with the new players, that kind of has something to do with it? Because it kind of feels like, you know, this is a new experience for somebody like Seth Dardar who came in. Or this is a new experience for some of these guys that are freshmen or just hit the portal and now they're in their 5th year, senior year, and have come playing for the biggest program they've ever played for.
I think there's a lot of, like, you can come too quick, like, very excited to be there, be in the box, and it was so new and so fresh for, like, Zach Dardar, where, like, you almost are treating it like a regional, a super regional, because every day is the best day of your life.
Right.
And now you've kind of settled into, like, baseball is it's a grind.
Yeah.
And so it's becoming that part. I was like, okay, you forget how much you have to put into it to get something out of it. Well, they came in on cocaine. Like, it was like, this is the best party I've ever been to, and I get to keep going to it.
Right.
At some point, you need to take a nap. And that's what you saw last night. It was like, okay, whoa.
Yeah.
I don't know how much we can be on 10 the entire time. And at some point,
You
water
can't
finds
force
its
it
level.
either.
No, like,
Right.
and I think that was the injection of life was putting like new people at the party. Like, let's get these people out, these people in.
And Jay mentioned it. I think it was last week after McNeese. I'm not 100% sure when he mentioned it, but like after they lost to McNeese, basically saying like, well, the high of like, oh, baseball season's here, that first weekend had
did the
kind
same
of gone.
thing.
Yeah, we
Right.
did this 100%. Like you had that first weekend, you're so amped up to play, you played really well. You go to Jacksonville, another cool experience. You play a
Right.
couple of Power 4 teams, you beat the shit out of them. And then you come back for a midweek against McNeese, and it's
Right.
like, well, I don't
happened?
really want to be here.
And
Yeah.
the other team's
know?
completely up for the game and
Right.
is like
100%.
playing
And
it
I'm
like
not
a Super
defending
Bowl.
it. It's not right. Like you have to be able to go out there and put your best foot forward and win every single game. But I think that's what you're seeing.
Yeah.
I guess it's
Yeah, the other kids from another school brought the drugs to the party and they're not sharing. And it's like, I want that.
Your analogies.
It's crazy.
But they're good.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
the
yeah,
thing.
it's not
They
wrong.
are good. They just sound stupid.
well,
Right.
Jonathan's are also very good, but they're very sexual and it's a little weird.
Yeah.
But they are active.
I kind of like the sexual ones.
That's just their brain, their brain waves. That's how
The
they
one
work.
you said a second ago where it was like somebody brought cocaine to the party and then he
needed
finished
that.
it off and I was like, that's actually a really apt analysis. I didn't know where he was going with that.
impressed him.
Thank you.
But yeah, I mean, ultimately, there are some things that you've now witnessed in 2 losses within a 6-day span that you would like to get cleaned up. I mean, the offensively,
No, offensively fine. Sorry, but the one thing that does piss me off a little bit, like you got to be able to field the baseball a little bit better.
of course.
That's the only like you have to play defense.
Oh, no, you can't. You
I
can't.
mean, it's just
especially in those moments where
non-negotiable.
Fielding's
for
contagious.
Cooper Williams and Zac Cowan, they didn't go out there and pitch poorly. Like Cooper Williams, like we had just said, very easily could have gotten out of that second inning and could have rolled you through 4. But you make mistakes behind him, and it makes these things stack up. So instead of him having a cleaner outing, instead he goes 1 inning, 3 hits, 4 runs, 1 earned, 1 walk, 1 strikeout, and throws 27 pitches, right? I mean, let me read that again. 3 hits, 4 runs, 1 earned. Of his 4 runs, 1 was earned, right? And then Cowan comes in there. He gives up 5 hits, 4 runs. All 4 were earned, 4 strikeouts. And then you finally found some rhythm with Rickon, Theophilus, and down the line. Paz came in there, gave you a good inning, as well as Fontenot and Primo to close it out. But you have to defend better. You can't make those mistakes. What did we talk about last week was, okay, this Jay Johnson team, right? He talked about it. He was like, baseball teams, you can lose games. You can do things that lose you games. On last Tuesday against McNeese, they walked batters more than they got walked. That lost them the game. You gave up free passes. Last night, they made 3 errors in the second inning. Mm-hmm. I mean, that no wonder Northeastern gets up 4-0 after that second inning, because you
gifted it to
you
them.
gifted them that. You lost the game. And that's not to discredit what Northeastern did. They capitalized on those mistakes, but you lost the game. You made mistakes. You made errors. You had pass balls. You had wild pitches. All of those things, they stack up. And it created a 10-0 hole after the 3rd inning where you're looking up and you're like,
Ugh.
it's 10-0. We're 3 innings into this game. And then you get through the 4th. LSU finally gets one across. Now it's 10-1. Then it's 11-1 in the 6th. You score another to make it 11-2. And so then in the 7th inning, Northeastern scores 2 more, and it's 13-2. And you're anticipating that game's going to be a run rule. Like I anticipated watching it. It was 13-2 when LSU got back in the batter's box, and I was like, okay, well, I mean, it'll wrap up here. And then it didn't, right? And then you see LSU go out there, they score 3 runs, they shut them out in the 8th, and they score 2 more, and that creates a 13-7 ball game before DJ Primo does his job in the 9th, and then in the bottom of the 9th, LSU scores 3 more runs, just didn't have quite enough to get through it all. But Jay Johnson talked about it, and I think I put it in the document. where he met with the media after the game, and shout out to John Eads once again. John Eads does an excellent job getting these post-game pressers out onto Twitter. But Jay talked about the performance last night. But the one that I wanted to play was him talking about maybe the spark that these young guys could bring. What we talked about it, Derek Riel having a rally cap with a smile on his face watching them, that re-romanticizes the sport. It reminds you, oh, this is fun. This is cool. This is baseball. This is not a job. And it can feel like a job. And then when you see Zion Theophilus out there, or Daniel Harden, or William Patrick, and them having fun, it rewrites your perspective of where you're at. And I thought it was a very interesting point because I think it was pretty obvious that was what Jay was doing, was trying to spark something with the young guys, not just for last night, but because you got to turn around tomorrow and play a big-time game. Here's Coach Jay Johnson talking about those young guys getting some run at the end.
Really good for William Patrick to get in the game and to do that, and for Claus to get into the game to do that, and Rucker, and just the enthusiasm that those guys competed with. That's what I hope resonates with the whole team, because there's a good baseball team here. We've played good this year with this team, not last year's team or championship this or that. Like, these guys have played good baseball, and they have. I believe in our pitching staff. I believe in what that rotation is becoming. And it's going to give us a chance to be in a lot of games. And we have ways to finish games. And so we just got to collectively put the thing together so that it puts us in the best position to be successful often. And, so I'm looking forward to continuing to do that. It's really good for, when.
But, yeah, I mean, that's Jay talking about it right there. You wanted to spark something with those young guys. You also wanted to put them in that spot, right? It's great for their development as well.
Look at this. Look at the 6 to 9.
I mean, you're putting up crooked numbers. That's the name of the game. Put up crooked numbers, and LSU did that in 3 straight innings, and it put you in a spot to make it look 13-10, because that was not a 13-10 game.
No,
that was a 13-2 run rule after the 7th, is what that was. And then you plug in the younger guys from the 7th to the 9th, and look what they did.
That can't happen.
No, you can't have 4 errors ever.
And one of them, I think the first one that Pearson made in the second inning wasn't credited as an error.
Really?
I'm pretty sure they gave him a hit on that. The one where it was hit
weirder.
to Dardar,
Yeah.
and he went over. I think they credited that as a hit.
Were they shifted? Because I was watching. We were doing mic'd up at the same time, so I just didn't know if he was.
I don't think so.
Deep middle.
I think he just
got excited.
He just overplayed it.
Yeah.
He just was in a spot that he hasn't been in yet this year, and the ball comes right at you. And what happened was he charges at it. Coop also reads it and sees that's 4-hole. I mean, it's going to the second baseman.
I got to get over and cover now.
And now it's like, oh shoot, John's running at it.
And that we talked about it a little bit while it was happening. It was like Daniel Dickinson didn't walking through that door.
Right.
Like
right.
The defense that you had last year in terms of up the middle, and we'd say you had 3 shortstops, and then we went into this year going, you have 3 center fielders. Well, one's hurt, not playing.
Right.
And now you have an infield that it's a little bit like 2022, where you're like more offense than defense. And Dickinson was an absolute pleasure. Like having that. Milan is always going to be a stud at shortstop, and you're still trying to Caraway's fine at third. Braswell was excellent.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Dickinson was essentially a shortstop playing second base. You don't have that yet. Like Dardar's there for his bat. A lot of these guys are there for what you're going to do offensively. Tanner Reeves there for offense, and so you're still trying to figure out a lineup in which what's the best version of, because that was the best offensive lineup they could put out yesterday.
Yeah.
You tried to get every big bat in there and see you
tried to create some juice.
You tried to win in 7.
Yeah, I mean, you tried to create juice because you hadn't swung it well,
and you just wanted to see what it looks like.
And you wanted to make it happen, and it
as good as it could have gone, it went the opposite.
It went the opposite way, 100%.
And it's one of the few times that you've seen your doctor be like, "Oh, got to go back in for a second surgery."
Right.
Like, oh.
And one of the things I'll be interested to see is, we talked about this bullpen a lot, the depth of this pitching staff. And I think you still see some of it, But then you look at a game like last night, and especially if you just look at the stat line and you didn't watch kind of what happened. You look at the stat line and you see 8 of those 13 runs given up by Cooper Williams and Zac Cowan. When we were talking about this team through the winter and getting into the preseason, 2 of the arms you were pretty sure of were those 2 names, right? Because they played in big-time moments down the stretch for LSU last season. And up to this point, they haven't performed to the level at which was expected. But at the same time, if you turn on the game and you look at what that stat line actually is, it's not all on them. It's not this lack of command. And, I mean, between those 2 guys, there's 1 walk given up. I mean, they gave up 8 hits. They put some balls in spots where, Cowan hung a changeup that got crushed into the left field landing, right? I mean, that's not the spot where you want to put that, but it happened, right? And it just so happened to happen in this game. But defense behind them has to make the plays, so the pressure's not as high on them.
No, you try to be perfect.
Moments.
You try to
Right.
be too fine, then that's when you see pass balls, you see
Right.
pitches that are hung because you're trying to be perfect because you don't really trust what's behind you. I also do think there's some merit to both of those guys, Cooper Williams, Zac Cowan, used to very high leverage situations
Right.
and big time. Like the last time they played was Cooper Williams had like 20 appearances last year, and a lot of them, like it was at the end of Omaha.
He had a huge,
he had a 1 ERA.
He had a huge
UCLA.
outing against West Virginia in the
UCLA
in the
in
Supers, and
Omaha.
then against UCLA.
It's hard to find that feeling.
Zach
again.
Cowan's last time out before this season was it Arkansas?
5 1/3.
He goes 5 1/3 and
A
plays
start.
out of his mind, right? And so
They want that feeling again, and you will
They're
get
in
that
a-
tomorrow.
they are
Yeah.
in a tough mental spot right now. And we talked about after the McNeese game, it more so today, especially with what's on the horizon tomorrow, and then next weekend is Vanderbilt. Right, where you're going to Nashville to play against a very, very good Vanderbilt baseball team. And
What?
They went 0-3 this weekend.
They did.
Suck.
They're still Vandy, though.
Benny boys.
they're better than Northeastern. And you want to see mentally if they can bounce back and find that juice. If Jay making the move to go with the younger guys and creating that energy and that spark does create something. And if it doesn't tomorrow night, there would maybe be a little bit more cause for concern. Because tomorrow night is a situation where you would expect that spark to roll into the atmosphere that it's going to be. Because it's going to be a game. We said tickets are going for $230. That means that place is going to be packed. Because SeatGeek doesn't just charge $230 when there's all these open seats in the place. They charge $234 when
That's what the product
when there's
is.
like 10 seats open, and people are buying and spending. It's going to be packed. There's going to be energy. It's going to be different than any other midweek game you're going to play. And that's a credit to LSU because UL Lafayette wants to step up and show up and create that for LSU. But from what you saw last night, create the spark, get those young guys in the mix, and kind of create like we said, a flush. Like flush that. Forget that. Move on. Tomorrow night is your spark moment, your reset. And depending what it looks like tomorrow night, it will depend how we talk about it Thursday morning to get ready for this weekend. Because then they have Sacramento State before you play a midweek next week, and you go and you have Vanderbilt on the road the next weekend. But there are some things you would like to get cleaned up. They need to get cleaned up. You can't make errors. At the dish, I do think offensively they're going to turn it around. They're in a slump. They're not seeing it well. They're tired. They have no legs. All of those things. You saw, like I said earlier, the guys that made the plays at the end of the game were the ones that haven't played 18 games in 20 days.
Jay's basically hazing them.
Right? Like, I mean,
Yeah.
that's why they had the energy and the juice to make the plays they made. And why it was popping off the bat a little bit different than it was for those guys before was because they're fresh. Ruckert and Klaus and Harden and these guys and Patrick, they're fresh. They haven't played. And so I'm very interested to see what it looks like tomorrow night. because you really want to see a bounce back from yesterday because it was ugly. I mean, and really this past weekend, I mean, look at that right there. The 4-game slate against Dartmouth.
It's even
and Northeastern.
like everybody was melting.
Yeah,
like,
I mean,
it's
it's
a perfect emoji.
because it was ugly last night. Like in the moment. I mean, look, Parsky goes 4 innings, gives up 1 hit, 1 earned. And then Rising for Northeastern, 4 2/3, 1 hit, no earned. And then Albert on Sunday, 7 innings pitched, 3 hits.
He'll tell
1
his
earned.
grandkids
Right.
about that.
Yeah.
And then last night, Griffin goes 5 1/3, 4 hits, 1 earned run.
And that's where I don't like the analogy that people make of, oh, they had their best game against you. Like, that's what you signed up for when you're LSU. It's going to
That's
be
the point.
Yeah.
everybody's World Series against you because you want to be able to go into the box and beat LSU because you can, like you saw the way that McNeese reacted whenever it happened. It was, you could kind of pack it up. That's the best one of the year. They won't get a better one. And the same thing for Northeastern, same thing for anybody that comes into the box at a midweek is look at the people that are here. And then even, or if you get them during a weekend,
Right.
where there's 12,000 people there, they've never seen that in their life. They
Right.
they were playing in the gym, and they're like, "Whoa, weather's perfect, crowd is electric. This is like, if you don't think pitchers get juiced up for that, like I'm gonna deal today." And those situations all can work for you or against you, but LSU won 3 of those 4 games.
Yeah, right. They found ways to
They
win.
found ways to win, and that's where they're good because I do think there's a little bit of cruise control until you get into something like I'll continue to say tomorrow is going to be a little different energy from
Right.
everyone.
100%.
And I think it might be good to get away from the box again.
Yeah, and I think Jay Mitch yesterday said it extremely well. I mean, you would rather the stinker happen,
Of course.
against Northeastern and Dartmouth in the last weekend of February than
Against Little Rock.
when you're going down the line in May, April, May, June against SEC teams into the tournament, into the postseason. Like you'd rather it happen now so you can adjust and you can solve the problem.
Yeah.
And I think they have the pieces to make those adjustments. And Jay said it last night too. That's one of the other clips was Jay talking about
Growing pains.
utilizing the depth. Utilizing the pieces, he said there's changes will be made, right? Some of those younger guys might have earned a nod. A Daniel Harden or a Patrick may have gotten a nod. You know what? Actually, Ewan left today instead of Reeves or Simpson to see if that sparks something, right? I don't think, I think Zach York will be back to playing first base tomorrow night. Don't think that you're going to have to worry about it because he's played. It really is kind of, you get spoiled by a great first baseman. And LSU's had quite the stretch of them as of late where for the last –
And yours has been fine defensively.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Last night kind of open your eyes when it's rough and when it's not Trey Morgan, Bear Jones, Zach York. It's a little bit different, right? It's a little rocky.
And Mikey talked about this last night where he was saying, like, people think it's easy to play first base. What?
What'd you laugh at?
One of the comments was funny, and it just got deleted. I don't know what happened to it. Never mind.
Okay, nice. But you see, like Mikey talked about whenever he was trying to he was playing minor league baseball, and he tries to get back into, all right, I'm banging right now, so how can I stay in the lineup, essentially? And you wanted to get Pearson's bat in there. It's like, well, put him at first.
Yeah.
You see how the intricacies of that position are not easy, whether it be a pickoff,
Right.
knowing the 90-10 rule of, like, how far do I go off the bag. All these things Wyatt knows because he's an excellent first baseman.
That's right.
best.
That's very true.
Mm-hmm. And so you see that whenever it's somebody that's unfamiliar with the position play it, and you kind of feel alone.
Yeah.
And like he misplays a ground ball that was Q-tipped right at him, and it's spinning a little bit. He's like, but I know what to do with it. I have to go home here, bases loaded. Let's get one here and save a run. Doesn't do it, misplays it, and now everybody's looking at me again. And it can be a very lonely spot whenever you're like, I don't even feel at home here. So I don't know if we'll ever see Pearson at first again, but I will contend he's practiced there, played there. It is not something that he can't do. It just happened to shine brightest. Like
Right.
the light was on him.
Yeah.
And it
it's
feels very
Bear
bad.
Jones at third base.
Yeah.
You said it earlier, man.
Well, I still think he can play it.
I still think John Pearson can play first.
Me too.
You know,
I
And
just don't know if I'll get to see it again.
Probably not. And so it'll be interesting to see kind of what it looks like moving forward. Tomorrow night's a big test, and I think I'm just going to be very interested to see what the lineup looks like tomorrow night, as well as who gets the start, who gets the nod.
Newt.
I would assume. I mean,
He only pitched one out on
closed,
Sunday.
Yeah, he closed it out on Sunday.
Big splitter game. Keep the ball
I feel like
down.
you're going to need him to throw some innings because I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, unless you throw like Guidry, to give you some innings, which I mean, I guess they could.
You
but
still have Garcia left.
Garcia. I mean, Fontenot threw last night.
I mean, last night, none of your guys really threw all that much.
Right, but I'm saying, like, okay, are you going to throw somebody who's been throwing a lot on the weekend tomorrow night? Because I personally wouldn't want Gavin Guidry or like Rizzy or
Guidry
Sheeran
wants to
really.
throw tomorrow.
100%, and I want him to want to
He wants
throw.
to start tomorrow.
Yeah, which
But he
that would be kind of cool, to be honest.
Would he throw 60 pitches, though?
He threw like 3 2/3,
yeah.
I think.
I mean, he really extended.
So I don't know if you, because coming off an injury, I don't know how much you're going to rely on him. But you still have Paz, you have Fontenot.
But Paz threw last night.
But not much.
26.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, some of the numbers on last
And
night.
then you have Garcia.
Williams 27, Cowan 44, Ricken 20, Theophilus 24, Binge 5, Paz 26, Fontenot 24, Primo 17.
It's funny how Jay almost won't ever throw in the white flag. He's like, well, actually,
I mean,
I
it's
get a couple
baseball.
matchups here that maybe we can get this thing turned around. He's addicted to winning.
Yeah.
And so you put yourself in that situation, and we were talking about it yesterday. It's like, do they set up themselves to not have to use all the arms that they want to use to be able to win? But he wants to win every game, and you saw that again last night. It was like, if you're not – also, if you're walking people – it has become a hard and fast rule. You're coming out the game.
Yeah, no, he has set the precedent. If you walk someone, you are getting pulled.
And
Like
so
you walk somebody, you're coming out.
Yeah.
You're not giving up free bases.
And it's a good. I mean, learn it now because Jay, as we talked about, has talked about the growing pains of going through kind of what they're going through now, and there's no better person to hear from than him.
Wednesday, first road game. We got to be ready to go. It's a team that's 9-3. I'm sure it'll be a packed house. They love their baseball. Played in a regional there, and let's be better for what happened tonight. In a way, I think we are. It's showing some of the players that haven't played a lot that there's some depth and some options there, and we'll utilize that going forward. Wednesday, first road game. We got to be ready to go.
So it'll be interesting to see how they respond.
I
looking
expect
through,
a huge bounce back, and for our friends at FanDuel, put the line out.
I'm looking
Spot the ball.
I'm looking back at last year's schedule around this time. So they play in Frisco, and their
Frisco was week 3.
right. Their first loss last
Wasn't
year
it?
was week 2 to Omaha on a Saturday, 4-5. They lose. They bounce back. They run Rule Nichols in the midweek. They go to Arlington to play Dallas Baptist. They win that. Then this weekend last season was Frisco. They beat Kansas State 8-5 and 10.
Come back.
They come back and beat Nebraska 11-6. They beat Sam Houston 12-8. But then that first game back, so what McNeese was this year was North Dakota State last season, where I believe they went down 9-1 in that game and came back and won 11-9. That was the Aaron Beatty game where he kind of had a rough go behind the dish. But they win that 11-9, and they run rule North Dakota State on Wednesday 13-3. And then you see them play North Alabama the next weekend. They handle business, and they get ready for SEC play the next weekend. So they had kind of that same kind of slip up last year at this time. They just found a way to win it. It was the North Dakota State game where they go down 9-1 and they come back. But it is I understand the concern with where they're at right now, but I also think it has been earned what Jay Johnson's done to know this will get straightened out. These things will be the offensive issues, especially, they will find their way. I liked Jared Mitchell's point yesterday where he said, I would rather them find ways to grind out these games than to just hit 18, score 18 runs against Northeastern and Dartmouth and not really have to test anything. I thought the moments you put some guys in last night were huge. I loved what I saw from Ricken and Theophilus last night. I thought it was really good from the both of them. They both gave up a run. Ricken gave up 2 and Theophilus gave up a run. But they came in big moments. They executed. They got out of there. And, Ricken's second inning, he gets out of there in 6 pitches. Theophilus came in, goes 1 2/3, gets 2 strikeouts. Paz came in, pitched an inning, gets 2 strikeouts. Fontenot and Primo at the end of the game came in, both get 2 strikeouts and close out an inning each in the 8th and the 9th to even give you the opportunity to make the game look respectable. So it's going to be very interesting to see how they bounce back and look tomorrow night. I'm extremely excited for that matchup between LSU and UL Lafayette because it's going to be just a little bit different than everything else they've played this year. It's the first true road game they've played at home. They went to Jacksonville to play a neutral site weekend. Now they're going on the road for the first time in what's going to be an exciting atmosphere because UL Lafayette's going to show up. They're going to show out because they also saw LSU lose to Northeastern last night, and they want nothing more than to beat LSU, more than they want anything else on their schedule. They want to win tomorrow night.
You saw whenever they played in, when they played at the Astros Stadium, the old juice box? Like, they threw their Friday night guy against you on a Sunday, and that ended up kind of derailing what they did in conference or what they did for the remainder of that week because everybody was thrown off. But that's how badly they want to be able to get a win over LSU is they're going to throw their best pitcher. LSU is not going to trot out Case and Evans tomorrow.
Nope. No, I mean...
So that's what you're up against every time.
Yeah, it's going to be...
It's the freshman that they have that's a stud.
It's going to be a very different atmosphere tomorrow night than anything they've played in yet. And I think that's going to be very, very good for this team. Like, it's going to be huge for them to be able to go into a hostile atmosphere where it's the other team's World Series. Like, it's the biggest deal to that team.
Especially there.
To that fan base. If they can win that game in Lafayette, it's going to be massive.
And it's different from the other midweeks by a lot because I think the other midweeks, a lot of these other teams, they want to beat LSU.
Happy to be
but
there.
A lot of these fans, like of McNeese or like Northwestern or whatever, those are LSU fans.
Yes.
But they graduated from these other schools. They're like, oh, we'll go watch LSU. If we beat them, we beat. UL like fucking does not like us.
Right.
They want to beat us
Yes.
more than any. This is the only attainable goal for their entire season. They're not going to Omaha. They're not going to make a super regional. It's like maybe we can catch LSU on a random Wednesday.
And
like,
let them hear
season.
about it forever after.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Because that's what I told Eads last week. I was like, look, McNeese and ULM and Southeastern and Nichols and all these other schools understand that they want to beat LSU, right? But they want to beat LSU because it's a big deal, because they know they're not on the same level. For some godforsaken reason, the University of Louisiana at Lafayette believes they are on the same level of LSU, and they also believe that if they beat LSU tomorrow, that
hang the banner.
that means that
They're better.
They're better. They're on the same level. And I'll say it now, even if they do win, because I'm not saying it's impossible for them to win. It's very possible. It's not the same level. And that's the aspect where on social media and what's going to be in the stadium, that's why I'm excited to be there tomorrow night, is to witness what it's going to look like, because they believe they are an LSU-level baseball program, and they're not. No one is.
The rest of it. Well, my buddy that I went to the game with went to UL, played golf there, LSU fan. He's one of the few people that went there, but also understands the dichotomy of I root for Louisiana, like the state,
Of course.
and no, but like like I have no problem with
I'll root for Tulane.
ULL or
and
Tulane
I'll
or
root for-
like if they're playing somebody else, like, oh good, I hope Louisiana will, like, I hope the state gets a win.
Right.
There's a certain sect of people there the reason I say that is every other time that they play like a Northwestern State or
Right.
they're wearing purple and gold every day but that day. And like, oh, I hope Northwestern State wins.
Yeah.
And it's like, but every other day they're an LSU fan.
Yeah.
This is the one school that has a cult of we hate LSU. And it's one of the weirdest things ever. But he's like, I don't like living around those people because it's not the way that I'd like to be viewed. And it's
Right.
unfortunate because I went there that people say, oh, so you hate LSU. He's like, no, I love LSU. Like, I go to football games. I go to
Right.
baseball games.
And it's just this sport. It's only baseball.
No, I mean, I think ULL roots for LSU's downfall in anything.
Well, 100%. But I'm saying they only want.
Well, yeah, line it up on the football field. Let's see what fucking happens.
Right.
And line it up on the baseball field. We got 8, cuz. Like, LSU's got 8 of those things. You got 0. So if
You're
really
never
want-
going to get one.
Right.
Like,
Do you have an Omaha appearance? Have you been to Omaha?
I
don't
think
know.
they've won
I
a.
want to say they have.
They
one
have.
in
They
Omaha,
like
once.
early 2000s.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nah, I mean it'll be.
They
look,
wore some
Hang
gray
the banner
pinstripes.
like
yeah,
that.
it'll be. But it's going to be exciting. That's the part. I mean, because like we said, they.
But just checking the till here, 8
right.
is a lot.
Yeah. No, it's
And-
not the same level.
And 2 of them are very recent, one being last year.
Right.
So just
Reigning, defending.
shut the fuck up.
Yeah. It's going to be fun to watch. I'm excited for it because they are a good baseball. Like it is
Yeah,
a
they're
good team.
good.
They're a
Fun.
good team.
Yeah,
What's that
good.
account?
Enjoy your turf.
That's so insufferable with the ULL stuff.
It's Domang or
What's his
something. It's like
name?
Nick Domang.
Nick
Well, they used to do
Domang.
the Raging Review.
That's
Yeah,
what it is.
that's
it. Yeah,
That's
that's
all
what it
those
was.
guys
And-
don't even deserve
We're
the
coming
pub.
with the receipts tomorrow. If
I'm sure they.
No,
I'm sure
look,
they tweeted yesterday.
Yeah,
Or
look,
Thursday.
Look, if they win, it's going like just prepare yourself. If ULL wins, it's going to be a flood on social media of what it looks like.
Even if we win, there's going to be a flood. They're going to say, "Oh, well, you're LSU. You should win this
course
game.
you should.
Why are you
It's-
celebrating
I mean,
this game over us?"
yeah, this
There's
guy-
nothing we can do tomorrow
No.
that's going to
It's a
shut up
lose-lose
ULL
situation.
fans.
This-
Yeah, 100%.
this ULL journalist, this professional, like this is his job, retweets a post that says yesterday, "The purple and golden army will strive and attack from the east, but we must stop these devil worshippers."
hell
Like,
yeah.
bro, what? What?
No, stop.
No.
No, don't like that. But I'm excited to watch that game tomorrow night. I'm excited to see how LSU bounces back, and interested to see the lineup Jay trots out there and who he puts on the mound.
It might be the status quo.
Because I think potentially.
No Dardar, I would imagine. It did seem like he came up a little lame. I think it was like the second. He was
Right.
trying to. I don't know if he struck out, but he was trying to like beat one down.
See, I
to
thought it
first.
happened on defense. Because if you watch the play where he catches the pop up,
That's what it was. That
yes.
yes.
Over, he grabs his hand.
Yeah, he
right
did
after.
right after,
And
and
then
he
he-
looked fucking upset.
And then he hits the ball, and he sprints it out to first, and he just did
He
not
didn't have any juice. Yeah,
juice
that's what
to
it was.
run.
That's exactly when it happened. You're right.
And so I'm be interested to see who's in, because if you then move Simpson or Reeves to second, or if you just go Ruckert in second, but if you move one of them there, then you could see a Braun out in the outfield, potentially a Harden or in the outfield. Like I'm be interested to see kind of what last night does, because those guys came out and performed. Like it's not like it was just fun, watch the little kids run around and play. No, they played. Like they
competed.
competed, they did their job, and I think that it is potential
Somebody
to be
earned
rewarded
it.
for that.
Somebody got a star next to their name to be like, okay.
Right. All right. No, he wrote it down. And I think
know
all of
that.
I
those.
hope it's Eddie Yaman.
Right. I think all those guys that we've named, Yaman, Harden, Patrick, Ruckert,
Claus.
I think all of those guys got a little scribble next to their name, especially Yaman. I think he got a big scribble by his name. Because he went out there and he played. I mean, he crushed that ball.
Well, not only that, it's just been a long time coming.
When
Like,
it
he
brings-
he hit like double-digit homers at Dayton, and
13,
then
yeah.
red shirts
Right.
last
He hit like
year.
damn near 400 at Dayton.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like he can swing it.
Well, same
Yeah.
thing with Reeves. I mean, Reeves
Yeah.
batted 400 every year in JUCO, which it don't matter the level of baseball. Hitting
Still-
a baseball 4 times out of 10 is tough.
You do it 3 out of 10, you're a Hall of Famer.
Right. And so Cajun Curveball calling it. Northeastern or McNeese is coming to the Baton Rouge Regional.
Hell yeah.
NCAA is going to eat that up. They love trying to do that to us. $5 Super Chat, 5 claps. Ready. I'm fine with that. I mean, I'm not worried. I think it'd be cool. Cajun Curveball, $2 Super Chat. If I have to hear a Rage and Review win show, 2 claps. Ready. That's for you, Cajun, not for the win show, because hopefully we don't have to watch. Hopefully it'll be a Tingle & Co. win show.
2 farts for the win show. You got any loaded?
Rico Delgado, hello, friend. Old friend.
Oh,
Our
yes.
Old friend.
yes.
Noah too young to know Drake and Josh. Not at all.
That's so
peak.
cap.
That's peak, like, my childhood.
Yeah, like literally.
Yeah.
I mean, like,
Drake and Josh,
because
iCarly was
it
good.
It started, he said, y'all look like Drake and Josh.
Oh, they do kind of.
I never thought about that.
Oh, you're Josh.
Drake.
He's too young to know.
No,
Drake.
I didn't
No,
watch
he
that.
is too
No,
young.
I didn't watch any
Drake
of
and
that to
Josh is
begin
like
with, though.
one of the goats.
Yeah, I mean that's peak like my.
That's
my
like Mount
childhood.
Rushmore.
Yeah,
I do see
100%.
it.
Of
But
childhood
Y'all
shows.
do
Also,
look
though-
like it's kind of funny him saying it because I see it now that I'm looking at y'all.
Also, though,
I'll run
I
over
enjoyed
Oprah.
Yeah.
Prime ESPN as a 5-year-old.
Right.
Like that was like
That's
Stuart
that's
Scott.
what
that
happened
was,
to me.
That was my shit.
See, I was
I
Disney
never
Channel.
watched Disney Channel. I didn't watch kids
What?
stuff. I watched ESPN starting at 5 years old.
I have no problem
I
with
went
that.
from Caillou Mickey Mouse Clubhouse to ESPN. Like there was no teen movies, no teen shows.
Cheers
involved.
on that.
And I wasn't allowed to watch them either. So
See, when I would come home from school, I would go. It would be either Disney Channel or Nickelodeon or
Yeah,
Cartoon
yeah,
Network.
yeah.
But then I would wake up early before school and watch the 30 minutes of Sports Center.
Yes.
or
And
Crunch
that would
Time
be
on
my
Monday
Sports Center.
mornings at 6 a.m. I think. Do y'all
What's
remember
Crunch
that?
Time?
It was all the close college football finishes from that Saturday played on that Monday morning.
Oh, no.
It might have been a late
I don't
Sunday
remember
night
that.
show, but I didn't get
I
up
don't
for
remember
that.
that. See, I
was
watched
asleep.
Chris Smoove play NBA 2K every morning
did-
before school.
I didn't do that before school. I would do that.
I
after
do.
school.
I do like Chris.
I would watch
Smoove.
Chris Smoove on my phone while I was eating my cereal
Oh, yeah.
before school.
Yeah.
That's
It was
crazy.
the
You
best.
had like a thing that was a phone that is just basically a television. We had
Yeah.
a little
YouTube.
TV in the kitchen.
See,
yeah,
even
yeah,
I
yeah,
didn't.
yeah.
I didn't have a like. My first phone was a BlackBerry.
Well, I mean,
I didn't get like a
brag.
smartphone until
Brick
like
breaker?
I got my
7th grade.
My first smartphone was in 8th grade, but I got an iPod in.
Oh yeah, I did have an
4th
iPod.
grade.
That's true. I didn't watch YouTube though. I went straight.
I had an iPod.
I was watching like college football final.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
With
Yeah,
like Mark
Mark
May
May.
and
Reese
what's the
Davis.
old guy? Skip or Lou Holtz. Yeah,
Holtz.
where they did the judge
Judge,
thing.
yeah.
That was the
Yes.
best thing ever. Oh, that was awesome.
Where's Lou Holtz at right now?
yeah?
Sports Nation was also good because like
Oh,
my
Michelle
sports-
Beadle and
Sports Nation was
my
the best.
7-year-old ass was like kind of hard watching it, but also it was a
Yeah.
good sports show. So like,
It
and
was
then
a
they had
good
like
show.
Nate Diaz on one time, and that got me
Yeah.
into UFC fighting for a little bit.
Yeah.
No,
ESPN
Michelle Beadle
used
was
to
the
rule the
goat.
roost.
Yeah.
They had
stuff.
good programming.
And then late at night, I'd put on channel 42 on cable, and it would be either 1,000 Ways to Die or
Pros versus
Girls Gone
Joes.
Wild.
That was
Those were my
channel.
two.
Oh, that was the E channel. Brooke Burke.
1,000 Ways to Die.
1,000 Ways to Die was good.
That was
the
Spike TV.
wildest one was the stripper who had like big fake implant tits, and she had like there's like a training table or something that you lay on.
Oh, she was getting a massage, and she
no,
fell over.
but
on,
it would be like it would tilt, so it would tilt like the other way.
It was an inversion table.
And she went like with her head
Tits
to the
up.
ground, and her tits literally suffocated her. And I was like, I don't know why. I was like 6 years old watching that. I was like, that's fucking awesome. I still remember that to this day. So random.
Oh my gosh. We appreciate you guys hanging out with us here on this Tuesday morning. Don't forget, every single day we're brought to you by our friends over at AJ Sports Cards. AJ Sports Cards located right there on Drusilla Lane. 3348 Drusilla Lane is the address. Make sure you go check them out. They've got an exciting event coming up in May. It'll be May 2nd. AJ Sports Card is putting up a pretty cool event. So make sure you check out their social media at AJ Sports Cards 225BR on Instagram and AJ Sports Cards on Facebook. Check them out over there so you can stay updated on everything they've got going on as they bring you our show every single day, Monday through Friday from 8 to 10. We will take a quick break here as we've rolled right through hour number 1 and come back here in hour number 2 right after this.
In honor of Alan Ward Granning III, fondly known by family and friends as Wardo. In 2019, the oldest brother of the tribe passed away unexpectedly. His remaining siblings and loved ones wanted to honor his memory in a special way. In 2022, Ward's family decided to combine the need for a sandwich shop in downtown Natchez with a desire to pay tribute to Ward's love of good friends, good times, and great food. Through blood, sweat, tears, and countless hours of hard work, Wardo's was born. So go visit Wardo's today at 309 North Broadway Street in Natchez, where the po' boys are so good, you'll swear you're in Cajun country.
Hey, Miss Lou, come visit us, Tom and Ryan Granning at Go Martin on the Go Deli.
Go Mart has clean restrooms, community coffee, an awesome beer cave, and a great selection of anything you may need.
Located at the corner of Highland Boulevard and Highway 61 South in Natchez.
Also, stop by Wardo's Po' Boys at 309 North Broadway on the beautiful Natchez Bluff, where everyone is family.
When it comes to your home, the roof over your head matters. At CAS Roofing, we don't just install shingles, we build peace of mind. With years of experience and a commitment to craftsmanship, our team shows up on time, gets the job done right, and treats every project like it's our own home. Whether it's repair, a replacement, or storm damage that caught you off guard, CAS Roofing is ready. We're local, we're dependable, and we stand behind every nail, every shingle, and every promise we make. Because at the end of the day, it's not just about roofing, it's about protecting what matters most. CAS Roofing, built on trust, backed by quality.
All right, welcome back here on this Tuesday morning as we are still recovering from LSU's loss last night. Some of the numbers, LSU's starting lineup was 4 of 21. That's a .190 batting average, 190 without an extra base hit. And LSU was 0 for 4 with the bases loaded, 6 for 25 with runners on base. Northeastern 6 for 15 with 2 outs and plated 8 runs. LSU was 1 for 9. That is 111. The average there. So not very good there, but hopefully they can bounce back and win tomorrow night. Like I said, we will be in Lafayette for that matchup. Myself, Wyatt, Chrissy, and Poggi will be in Lafayette.
The dream team.
Lloyd will be holding it down back here, doing mic'd up with Mikey and Jay Mitch. Just so happened they've fallen on this game has fallen on a Wednesday night, and
It's really cucking the show because Monday we used to have Jay Johnson on, another playing baseball. Wednesday we would have a player on, another playing baseball. So Mic'd Up is in a bit of a rut.
it's all right. Tingle and Co. without Co.
Should y'all like Periscope it or Discord it live?
I was gonna think we could zoom into the.
I think y'all should do like the whole thing live from the seats.
I think so.
That's what I would do if I were going.
Oh really?
Yeah,
Why don't you do it from behind home plate?
Yeah,
because I wasn't with y'all.
With those shades.
Don't talk about him like that.
Sensitive subject.
No, shades are fire.
The shades,
The shades were not.
What?
They were not fire. You
What?
looked like
Not a fan.
Dr. Disrespect.
He did.
That's what my buddy said.
That's not a good thing, though. There's been some news about him.
There's nothing wrong with what he did.
But I did want to say, I did want to get into the two claps this morning. I want to play this first video. It's labeled "Yeah" with a lot of A's because it is from LSU football, and it is a little hype video they put together. Them in the weight room, and it's just a little something to put a smile on your face when LSU baseball performs like they did last night. You want to see a little bit of juice, a little bit of energy, a little bit of excitement. Watch this LSU football team get after it in the weight room. Some new faces, some familiar faces, grinding in that. I mean, it really is a beautiful weight facility. LSU, like we are spoiled. We are.
It's what it's supposed to look like.
It's what it's supposed to look like. But I mean, it is beautiful. I mean, they are getting after it. Trey Dez, Spears, Jim Coyley. Look at these guys go.
Caden.
CD. Hit! That was Longstreet. Braylon Moore, that's your center right there.
Oh,
Man in the
Lena.
middle. Come on. Excited.
They gotta get okay. Hold on, real quick.
Okay, let's hear it. Let's hear it.
Just because.
Just
we
come
gotta
on.
get rid of this up here.
The path?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're done with that. The path.
Ooh,
was-
that is
the
bad.
I'm surprised they haven't gotten rid of it,
too.
to be honest.
It
Why
needs
is
to-
that
It needs to
there?
say just different.
Good catch.
Right.
Hashtag
Yeah.
spot the ball. But extremely excited as we
Spot the ball
are.
would
It is
be
this month. Spring
tough.
football is back this month. March
Spot the ball
24th.
would be nice.
Spring football will be here. So LSU football will be back in that capacity in this month of March.
STB.
It is an extremely exciting
GDB.
month of March, as there also will be some March Madness at LSU as women's basketball will be getting started in the SEC tournament this week, potentially a matchup with South Carolina this weekend, maybe Texas after that. But then you'll see them get, I'm sure, a 2 seed as they prepare to continue to move forward this month of March. Let's see. Omar Rojas, top 10 matchup tonight. MSU versus USM. Was that Mississippi State and Southern Miss? Give me Southern Miss in that one. This is no disrespect to Mississippi State, because I do think Mississippi State, very good program. I think O'Connor was a great hire. Remember when they made the hire. But Southern Miss has got a guy, their Saturday night pitcher is Graydon Harris from none other than Central High School in Central Louisiana. And he's a stud. And always rooting for the fellas from Central. Give me Southern Miss over Mississippi State. That's going to be a great game. Those two teams are playing really good baseball right now. That's for sure. The Raging Poon, is it possible to take Mic'd Up to the 337?
$2 super chat. 2 claps ready. 2 claps ready.
Probably not. Mic'd Up has continued to add to the team, as we've got Jam and Rome now.
Yeah.
Handcuffs the ability to do those sorts of things. But Tingle and Co. will be there in the 337.
It's from
tomorrow
there.
night.
I'm sure all of his old stopping grounds have been deleted. Because they were mine too. The pub, the keg,
There you
Nighttown apparently is full of. It's too young now. But
Is that
that's how
not
it always?
That's
been.
not how it has always been. I feel like that's
They're just gone.
interesting.
Like they don't exist anymore. But it used to be the pub, the keg, Nighttown. You would go pub because it's like $2 to drink anything you want.
Love that.
Keg was just like the little crawler, and then Nighttown you would take Molly
There you go.
to end the night, and then back to the fraternity.
There, your
house.
Chrissy. Take notes for tomorrow.
What am I
Kidding.
going tomorrow?
No, I think we're just going to go watch some baseball and then head home probably.
Nighttown
Yeah.
you get so sweaty.
I've been once.
But I do want to play another clip in the two claps this morning. Did you see the court that the Big 12 is going to use for the
I did see this.
I did.
Big 12
Please hack
tournament?
it. Please.
And I
hack it.
wanted to get everyone's thoughts on it because I thought, I mean, ultimately, it is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it's odd to me. It's a glass court. But, like, I mean, the fact that you can put whatever you want on the floor is a very, very dangerous game, especially when you get mines like the ones in this room around it.
Also, I think it's dangerous as in I don't want teams to rock with this as their permanent court.
I don't want to get rid of the hardwood.
Exactly.
I mean, that's the sport.
It is cool though,
but it is also
they're just hacking it and putting porn on there would be really funny. But what else? What else would be funny to put on the court?
Cash vid. Oh my God.
No, I mean
like, that would be really funny. But
if
what
you
if
hacked it and you just put, I mean, it is crazy that it's just a court that I guess you just Bluetooth the images in.
Somebody's gonna get got.
No, so there's gonna be an issue with this probably if I had to guess.
I want to see what happens. Like, does it change during the game?
Yeah, like how much do you change it?
That's what I want. Because if it's really just for like pregame and like postgame and like halftime, I don't think it's that big of a deal. But if it like changes every time, like the basketball goes the other way, like that's
it's
interesting.
It's gonna be so distracting.
I know. I think so too. But
I think this is just to like. I don't even know what.
I guess we'll have to
showing it all.
We're just gonna have to watch and see kind of what they do with it. I would assume like when Colorado plays, it'll just be this, and they'll just play the game. But like pregame, they'll be like for the player introductions.
But what about who's Colorado playing though? Why would it just be Colorado
if they're the home team? I mean,
I guess
each
team
does
get assigned home team. Right,
like,
probably.
That's what it should just be.
But then, like pregame, when a player gets announced for the starting lineup, there will probably be like an image or a video that pops up with their name and their picture.
Yeah,
like, I think that'll be pretty cool. But you can also do that with just like a projector. Like you don't.
I don't know how this. What does
it need
feel
a glass
like?
court. I don't know. I have no idea. I've never played.
Different is it from a real?
I've never played on a glass court. It would be very interesting. But I mean, at some point, somebody's gonna hack in. Like something's gonna happen.
Oh yeah,
something is gonna happen. But two claps for the Big 12 tournament in that court. Ready.
Rico Delgado says, "Put the hub on the floor."
Like something's going to happen with this. This is just a nightmare.
Yeah, I could see this. I could see like a protester hacking this and like putting their political agenda in there or something.
This is the new streaking,
which would still be funny, but
the new streaking.
Next in the two claps, the title is "Baseball is Beautiful," and it's because obviously the World Baseball Classic right around the corner.
Yes.
Now that we are in March, and somebody got this great angle of Fernando Tatis Jr. and Juan Soto hitting BP for the Dominican Republic.
This is
awesome. This video, just the angle of it, and watching these two guys swing the bat is, I mean, this is top tier. Baseball is a beautiful sport. I mean, it's just easy.
We have to crack of the
I don't want to like it because they're not playing for America.
Right.
But it's so cool.
No, the DR is disgusting.
No, they are stacked.
Well, America's a favorite.
Of course.
Yeah.
I mean, America's got
it's
dream team
America,
together.
the DR, and Japan.
Right.
Those are like the three.
Yeah, I mean, watch the MLB.
Oh.
That's just easy.
Last time Mexico made it pretty far. And they aren't as star-studded as DR, obviously.
Poolside, gone.
I could watch this all
Tatis
day.
has such a smooth swing.
Did you see there's a video that came out of him where he was gearing up for a fastball and it was off speed and he stopped swinging.
I saw it. It's gorgeous.
Like, they're so good at baseball.
It really is crazy.
Because we're not playing the same thing when we go take BP with a tennis ball.
No, I mean, and this BP is, I mean, that's not.
That is so
That's
far.
not 50 poo coming down the middle. I mean, that's like.
Get 75.
Yeah, I mean, that's a solid middle school pitcher right there.
Because we were having that conversation when Dr. Disrespect was in the building.
Right.
Dr. Doom. We were watching, I believe it was Northeastern throw. It was like living around 85, 88. And my buddy was like, if you got 5 swings, would you be able to would you be able to make contact? And I was like, 5 swings or 5 pitches? 5 swings, like, well, it would take 20 pitches until
100%,
until he gets
He
tired.
throws me a meatball over the
eventually
plate.
he's going to get...
It's going to be 73 miles per hour right over the heart of the dish.
So yes, I could. He's like, well, why do you always do that? He's like, you changed the game.
You've got to
you have to
specify.
set better parameters.
You got to specify.
So we did eventually get to 5 swings. And I was like, okay. And then I was like, I don't think I would be able to get a hit, but I think I could still put it, like, make contact. It doesn't have to be anything hard.
Foul it off?
Yeah, contact.
Yeah.
And then Cooper Moore came out there and was like, I would not touch those.
No chance.
It was like, he
Not a
was
chance.
throwing
No shot.
change up, slider, curveball, and then run it up to 95 on you, and you're like, oh.
No,
this sucks.
No chance.
If it's just fastballs, I think I could make
then-
contact.
then-
But as soon as you start moving around,
Right. That's where
fuck no.
That's where the whole game changes.
You're gonna throw me a slider, and I'm gonna break every bone in my body. Like I'm
it
done.
would be the backing out of the batters, like oh, maybe.
Yeah.
Like, just touch it.
The guy did it last night against Cooper Williams, where he threw a slider, and he was like, "Oh fuck, it's gonna hit
sword.
me." Yeah, that's gonna happen.
Yeah, no, 100. I'm gonna look like.
And then it
idiot.
became, well, just like MLB The Show, like strikes only.
Right.
Yeah, right.
So
right.
this is what we did the entire game.
Yeah.
It's like, well, strikes only. It's like, still not Cooper Moore.
Yeah.
Maybe that, whatever, 5'8", 140-pound
88.
pitcher, like, it got a chance.
Yeah, 88 out the top 12 o'clock slot.
There you
Yeah.
go.
I was
like,
having
right
an
at
argument
me. Yeah.
the other day, and it was Jacob DeGrom, fastballs only, strikes only.
No.
100 swing, 100
100?
swings. Can you get a hit?
I mean, 100.
A hit? No.
A hit.
No.
100's a lot of
can't get a
swings.
100's a lot of swings. Now it's not like his thing where you can take pitches. Like it's 100 continue,
Right,
but everyone's
right.
a strike.
Yeah.
So like he's not throwing you like.
But is it
Bad
all?
You don't think you can get like a
100?
blooper between?
I think
first and right.
It's fastballs only. The first 50, you're out because I think it's going to take you a while to figure out how to time it up. You know, fastball is coming. I think you could. I think.
I don't know.
You're not taking
throw a
into
fastball,
account,
or
like,
does he throw a
he's,
sinker for his fastball?
he throws just a bowling ball.
He throws
Yeah.
101.
He probably would get hurt because that's what happens to Jacob DeGrom. But you also think like he's going to get tired. You're going to get tired.
Right.
I
It'll
don't get
be-
tired.
Sabrion, I think I can do it.
He's gonna
Gage
go down
Evans
with
still
Tommy
no,
John
no,
in the
no,
middle of
no.
this, and then you
No,
win
yeah,
by
Gage,
default.
no, like, like if you play.
I think there's a higher chance than you think.
Oh, for sure, you could run into one.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And it's fastball. You know fastball is coming.
It would. I think you're going like 1 for 99.
Oh,
No,
yeah,
no.
Yeah.
You're not getting. You're not going like. You're not hitting 100 here. Like this is one hit out of 100 swings.
You have to run to
I
first.
want to go out there and swing the bat.
He could
We
throw
need
it
to.
at
We
this.
need to go to Marucci and do the pitching machine
I
and
would love
put it at
to.
100.
See, I don't like the pitching machine.
Well, it doesn't matter. We don't have anybody that throws 100.
Still be scared.
But just get somebody who's throwing 70 from 40 feet away. Same thing.
It's kind of, but different
I just don't
timing.
want to get hit.
I'll get McHale to pitch to us. I can ask McHale.
That's what we need to do.
that
Pros
frickin'
versus
that
Joes.
frickin' 12-6, cuz cooked.
That would
Yeah,
be
if
awesome.
he threw us all 10 curve,
yeah.
No,
No
we're not
chance.
touching it.
No chance.
I'm getting a rip.
I remember being a freshman in high school, McHale's senior year, and I went to their first round playoff game. I believe it was against Denham Springs. Nice. And I think it was I think K. Doty was on that team as well. And I remember sitting behind home plate, and I watched one of the curveballs that he threw, and I was like, my jaw dropped.
Yeah.
Because it was filthy in college. In high school, it was just
shot.
it was unbelievable.
But
it's
part
just-
of what makes it so good is you are guessing. You
Right,
don't
right, right.
necessarily. That's my thing with the DeGrom thing. If you know fastball, is
fastball every
coming
time.
and it's going to be a strike every single time, I think it's not easy, but easier than you would think to find a way to get a hit in 100 swings.
Yeah. I mean, Gage says 100 mile per hour. It's going to take at least 70 to time it up.
That's true. That is true.
Billy Young says I can. Obviously, nice, Bill. I did want to play this. There's one more two claps in there. It's about the nickname, and you'll see it once it's up there. Very similar to when we were talking about AJ Halsey yesterday.
Little Jeff Driscoll action.
Yeah, right here.
See, I'm getting you guys there.
As
now we're all looking at butts.
As
yeah.
this is some practice for the World Baseball Classic as well. This is just Team USA, and you can see a gentleman trotting out onto the diamond.
the big dumper.
In some catcher's gear. How do you think he got the nickname?
He has a big dumper.
You're about to find out. Look at that.
He doesn't need to wear the pad.
I mean, still.
He's just showing off.
No wonder he can hit tanks.
I do like the uniform. The
catcher. This looks outstanding. He looks like Captain America.
Uh-huh.
And the unis are
The
just.
USA Baseball logo is one of.
It's top tier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't wait to watch them.
It's time.
Go
I'm
at it.
very
When
excited.
do they
I
play?
know.
It's
They
this
play
week.
Brazil on Friday.
Yeah, on Friday.
I think it's 8 p.m. or maybe it's 8 Eastern, but it's 7 or 8. I think is their first.
Where
game.
is it?
I think it's in America somewhere.
Yeah,
I don't know actually.
It's-
That's a good
It's
question.
definitely in America.
Let's
but it's
find the
probably,
official schedule
Miami
here.
Or something. Or is it in Japan this year? There's no way.
No, I don't think it's in Japan.
So,
Well, I'm
yeah,
interested-
the United States plays 8 p.m. on Fox, 8 p.m. Eastern time, so 7 p.m. on Friday. It is USA versus Brazil.
Fuck yeah.
Where?
See, I'm about to look it right now. I just clicked the tickets. See where. I wonder how much tickets cost.
Oh, I have that.
You have tickets?
No, I have the prices because my buddy sent me. He's like, what a world we live in where LSU baseball costs more.
Yeah.
He also did bet LSU live and almost cashed.
Logan Webb starting for America
Who's he
on
play
Friday. I think he plays for the Giants.
You can get in
Logan Webb.
for? This isn't. They play in Houston.
Logan Webb.
Yeah.
Everyone on the team.
should
is
go.
good.
We can drive to. It's 4 hours. We can drive to Houston.
$46.
Fuck, dude, I'll walk.
Let me read off this.
113.
Wait, when does Paul pitch?
Who?
When does Paul pitch?
That is going to be
Skeens.
interesting. So Scooble pitches on Saturday.
And it's the
And
only
he's
game
at a
playing.
55 pitch limit. They said, and then he's going.
So
home.
USA, we don't play on Sunday.
He's going home from the Classic completely.
He's just
So
gonna
he
pitch-
plays. He pitches on Monday.
Paul does
Yes, against Mexico.
next Monday against Mexico
7 p.m.
at 7 p.m.
We need to find a way to shake.
I can't go to that
aspect
either.
of
You
it.
can't get mic'd up. Where do they play at?
I don't know.
It's
It
in
doesn't-
Houston. How much are tickets? Let's see.
A USA Paul Skeens jersey might be the greatest jersey
Might
out
just
right
be.
now.
That would rip.
Yeah, that would rip.
They need to find a way to shake the pitch limits and the player
They
limits.
do,
Like
yeah.
kind of like hockey, how the teams were
Tickets
going
are a
all
little
out.
bit,
There
a
was
little bit
no
more
restraint
expensive
anybody.
on for Paul's game.
Well, we'll
About
tap
two-
into Poggi. We'll see if Poggi has a
$200
plug,
see
maybe.
what Poggi can pull off.
Yeah.
But
Take
no,
Paul's
World Baseball
part
Classic is
great.
going to be awesome. It's going to be exciting. Also tonight, see, I wore this again. I know I wore this on Friday, but I had to run it back and wear it again because on Friday it led to a 73-39 Central Wildcat victory over West Washita. And tonight, the Wildcats we face off against South Lafourche, 6 seed versus the 7 seed in
Nice.
C-Town, baby.
The Fighting Coach O's.
There you go. They are. They're a pretty good team too. They got a little number 0 is pretty good.
What
Point
seed
guard.
are they, and what are
They're
y'all?
11. We're
Y'all
6.
are 6. Huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we'll be at home tonight. Christian will be there.
Baby,
Are you actually going?
I think so.
Wow. What's the line?
There's no line. Lloyd was supposed to figure that out
Oh,
yesterday.
I got you.
I got you.
Wait,
there's
there's
got
not.
you.
Wait,
Lloyd's gonna come to the game.
Uh-huh.
How is there?
Shout out to Co.
Are we joking?
No, I mean people
No,
do
there's not
bet on high
actually
school
a line.
sports.
You can find this publicly.
I remember because the reason I remember is because when Central played Ruston in the state championship 2 years ago, football. Remember, you were there. Mm-hmm. The line was 42.5. Ruston was favored by, and Central won like 42-0.
So this shit's like clearly
What?
clearly the sports.
You know how much
betting
money you
books,
could have
whatever.
made off of that?
Yeah, clearly they're
We
not
have to have somebody
accurate.
that wants to take it.
Yeah. That's where that's how lines kind of die down is when people start betting on it.
Holy crap.
What am I looking for? Central.
He knows the website.
Unbelievable.
It's not North Central.
I guess you really probably shouldn't. I'm a coach.
This
so I guess
U.S.
I can't
lineup
really be
is
involved
stacked,
with
but it
this.
is not the Dominican Republic's. But I think this was the same case last.
Our
WBC,
lineup is pretty
and they
fucking good. What do you
underperformed.
mean?
The
No,
U.S.'s
it is.
lineup is
It is,
stacked.
but this team has like 4 MVPs on it.
Who y'all playing?
South
South
Lafourche.
Lafourche.
Yes,
They're playing basketball?
MVPs.
Yeah.
It's not on here.
Dude, the USA lineup's
no,
pretty
I
U.S. lineup is
stacked.
stacked.
I
The
agree,
Dominican
but-
Republic lineup is. I mean, what?
I mean, the
what's-
DR is. This is probably
What,
the greatest
Tatis,
baseball
Soto,
lineup ever
Acuna?
assembled. It's
Acuna's
Vladdy,
Venezuela.
Machado,
Venezuela, yeah.
Ketel Marte,
Machado.
Perdomo, Jeremy Pena, Caminero,
Pena's
Ahmed
the
Rizal.
guy.
We've got Bobby Witt,
Juan
Aaron
Soto.
Judge, Bryce Harper, Cal Raleigh.
No, that's nice. I'm not saying the U.S. is not nice. I'm just looking at this Dominican Republic lineup.
You've
No,
got
it
the
is.
the
It's
two
fucking
guys who
different.
went head to head for the MVP, Judge and Raleigh. Bobby Witt is one of the top 5 players in
The thing
in
that's
major
going to
leagues.
separate the U.S. is
pitching.
pitching. I
Yeah.
mean,
But they're
those
not
guys-
going to
No,
pitch.
but the pitch.
Scooble's pitching
DR
1 game.
also has
know.
nice
and Skeen's
has
only
nice
pitching 2
arms, too.
games.
But last WBC, The DR underperformed, so we'll see if they do that
We'll see
again.
what happens. It'll be fun. I'm excited for it, man.
I'm
I really
very
am.
excited. It's so
I'm
much
fired
fun
up.
always.
Fired up for tonight, too.
I'm still mad when we lost last time.
That was
To Japan.
It was pretty awesome, though. Like,
No, it was
when
it was awesome
Trout
watching
walks
the
up to
entire
plate,
thing. Yeah.
Trout walks up to the plate, it's him and Shohei, and it's like, oh my
But it was
gosh.
only cool because it was like, oh, this is how we win.
Yeah.
And then it just didn't.
we
And then
didn't.
3 pitches, and you were like, oh, this fucking
the
Ohtani guy's
Japs might be
legit.
different.
Yeah, so Tiny guy's pretty good.
So the Japs have recovered since World War II.
73% chance for Central to win.
Go Cats. Excited
I
for it.
walk over there and see what this website
Excited
looks
for it.
like.
What are the futures looking like for state champion?
I'm not that well.
There is
versed
a
in it.
future bet that I've bet with the fellas. If they win the state championship, they get to join the show one morning and they get to shave my head live here
Fuck
on
yeah.
the show.
I want that
It
to
was
happen
the second
so
game of the
bad.
year. They called me over as they were sitting. We were getting ready for it was halftime. It was the game before. They said, "Coach, if we win state,
We need to pay
can
off
we
the
shave your head?"
Yeah, I love that.
And I said, "Yeah, of course."
I think we should also stipulate on that. If you do shave your head, the next week of shows, the next 7 shows, or I guess 5 shows,
Yeah.
you're not allowed to wear a hat.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'll go.
definitely.
The only reason I wear a hat is because I don't want to do my hair. So I'm bald. I'm just bald.
Yeah, but when you're bald, you're wearing a hat to cover up what's going on with
Right,
your
right,
head.
right.
So it's the same
No, it
sentiment,
is.
I think,
the
if you're
same
bald.
sentiment. Yeah, no, I'll.
Are you going like no guard?
I mean, it's up to them.
That's the whole thing, yeah.
They decide.
he
However
needs to be Mr.
bald
Clean.
they want me to be, they decide. And I said they can come in here and do it live because they just wanted to shave it. I was like, no, y'all can come.
guard
Y'all can
that
come on
thing.
the show one morning, like just shave my head on camera. So
guard that
Fuck
thing.
yeah.
Bro. You'd
Could,
look like a
does it
giant
have to be
do
your
it.
head? Or
Are you
can-
worried about it not growing back?
no, it's gonna grow back.
How long does it take for hair to grow back?
I mean, he's the one that shaved his head.
How long?
When's the last
Yeah.
time you shaved your? When did you last like buzz?
I mean, I didn't. It's like 4 months. I have it in my head.
Okay.
It's 4
And you
months.
still haven't gotten a haircut?
No, I've gotten multiple haircuts since I
Oh,
shaved
okay.
it last.
But it
in,
takes
I guess,
4 months
November.
from when you
Yeah,
buzzed
like
it to
I
go
think
back
I
to normal.
buzzed it last year May.
Buzzed
It was back early September, late August.
That's a lot
Like
of time.
completely back.
So what? It's gonna be. What is it? It's March. When
Well-
the state championship, I assume, is like not for 2
Next
weeks.
week. Next
Okay, so a week and a half. So like middle of March. So you'd be in like all of baseball season just bald or like
No, it would get
minimal
to
hair.
like month 2 or month 3 where if you got a
Take your
haircut
hat
on
off?
the side, it would actually look fine, but it wouldn't be like that's long right now.
That's what I'm saying. It would take a while to get back to that.
But that also
Yeah, it would take a
long time to get
year.
back to that.
yeah, it would take a long time.
Yeah, no, I mean I do have a lot of hair. I'm not getting a haircut because
They might shave it.
if they shave
Noah's,
it,
Noah's hair does
yeah.
grow back faster
It
than
does.
mine.
I do
like,
have-
way
I've-
faster. I mean, have you seen him get a haircut, then come in, and then you don't see him over the weekend? He comes in on Monday, and it's like, bro, did you even get that thing cut?
I think they should also shave one of your legs,
I can shave
Sure.
my legs. I don't care about
but you have to wear shorts.
that. Okay.
But you only shave one.
I'm gonna
So
look like
yeah,
Gage.
then we'll
Yeah.
shave your balls, and then you have to be naked on the show.
yeah,
See, this is what we were talking about last night.
Clearly.
The way his brain operates.
Well, I
Not
mean,
great.
Wyatt said so, added on, then I was like,
Yeah, of course. I gotta take a step farther.
now I
Yeah.
gotta.
Get involved.
Yeah.
insane.
But if you're not doing anything tonight, show up to Central High School. Watch
What's
some
the
basketball.
concession prices over there?
Oh, not too bad.
What do we have?
Not too bad. You
Yeah,
can
the
get,
lines
you can
just
get, you can get a-
Nachos.
You can get a hot dog. You can get some nachos.
Do they have the $29 ticket like the Cardinals, the St. Louis
No,
Cardinals?
they don't.
That's
They don't.
insane.
That's a great ticket.
Oh, unbelievable.
A great ticket.
I would
He
sit.
does shave his legs.
I don't even need to watch the game.
Right.
Like, it's not about the baseball.
No, it's about that $29 deal.
Yes.
I have to get over it, yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever the price is.
This is
I better win.
This is a steal.
It could be, depending
Yeah.
on who you are. Like I couldn't even sniff
Well, see,
it.
and this is where I was upset in the seats we sat in that I sat in the other day. It's the Champions Club.
Oh, brag.
I was just saying, Stadium Club for football, free food.
Yeah, that's legit.
Champions Club for baseball,
Just different food.
no.
But they,
It's different food, but like, I just want all I want's a hot dog. Like that's all. I don't want the quesadillas and the. I just want a dog. I'm going to a baseball game. I'm gonna eat a hot
the
dog.
shaboing boing.
Right. When I sat in the Stadium Club, there were free dogs, so I had 7 dogs.
oh,
Champions Club, it's $5 a hot dog.
Wow, that's crazy. It's
not
an
a-
expensive dog.
That's an expensive
too.
dog.
Yeah.
Well, not if you go early. It's
The premium
$250.
seats.
Well, yeah, because they were assuming that you could afford it.
Yeah, if you're in the Champions
No,
Club, you should be able to afford the $5
I know, but if you're
blitz.
paying for those tickets, you should get. I should at least get a free
But
dog.
that's the thing. It's like there's people that are sitting in the Champions
course.
Club that aren't supposed to be there.
Right.
And
right.
so
That's how they keep the riffraff out.
Exactly. If
Yeah.
it was a free for all, it would be.
How did you even get? How did you get there?
Don't worry about it.
Okay,
Don't worry about it.
sweetheart.
Relationships,
But I want
family,
because all I want at a baseball game is a hot dog. I don't want the.
I agree with
I
you.
didn't want like the turkey melt or the.
It
Cajun
looks
melt.
good. If somebody got
All
a
of those
chicken club
things
that
look-
looked awesome.
It looks excellent. It's just not baseball. I want,
No, I want a dog.
I got 2 hot dogs and a Diet Coke and went and sat in my seat. Didn't move.
We should review every single thing that you can eat at Alex Box.
We don't have that kind of Alec box.
Alec Bucks, yeah.
We don't have that type of money. Unless we did, unless they wanted to partner up, be like, we'll
Found
do
a way.
food review.
Well, the other thing is with the Champions Club, it's catered.
right.
It's a catering
different
company
thing.
in there.
I know the guy that runs the catering there.
Well, maybe he could have got me some
I
free
mean,
dogs.
look,
This relationships guy over here, he's not helping anybody
Yeah.
else out though.
Yeah. He just goes, yeah, I've got relationships, and then I said, forget about it, cuh.
I said, forget about it. Cuh.
Don't worry about that.
Don't worry about that, cuh.
what
Idiot.
he just worked an event that I emceed one time, and so
You emceed an event?
mm-hmm.
I would love to see that. What event was it?
something for some lawyer thing,
There you go. You're
and
surrounded by lawyers.
everywhere.
Relationships.
Relationships.
Yeah,
cuh.
man.
Wait, you emceed an event recently? I know
No,
you
it
did
was
that
like
for that
2 years
concert
ago.
last year. Oh, okay. And
year
did you
ago.
end up doing that concert last year, that festival?
No, oh, I have it. I've done that one too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I remember that.
Canafest.
Yeah.
Shout out.
Yeah. Shout out.
How do you
Guess I-
MC? What do you?
Fuck if I know. I
Yeah.
don't even know why people ask me to do it.
You just talk.
But I just talk.
Yeah.
Like, Zach, is this what you wanted?
yeah.
Like, not,
Are you not entertained?
Hey, I'm not good at this.
Yeah.
But if you give me free reign, I will go free reign.
Right.
You ask
Prob-
me and pay me.
Yeah.
You wanna
And,
go 13 for 13?
and at that event that I emceed, not the Canafest, the other one, but same people, kind of, where we used to be at Indigo.
Mm-hmm. Papers.
Yeah, their band played, and that's how I knew them, which
Good
got
band.
us into
Got us into the old studio.
relationships.
Look at
cuz.
us now. Relationships.
Cuh.
Cuh. Southern Regional
But I ended up
Center.
singing with them on stage. I was like, I don't think I'm supposed to be doing this. But
Relationships.
I mean, if you're gonna give me a microphone and you're gonna start playing music, I will partake.
Same with Wyatt.
Right? Well,
100%.
your
Jose Canseco.
your Jose Canseco. Your punishment of getting your American Idol game taken away is one of the saddest things I've ever heard. That it, like, meant something to you.
It hurt. No, because you know what sucked about it?
Was it like-
is we had bought it that night.
Oh, that does.
So
suck.
I was like so fucking excited. I was like,
Oh,
dude,
that's
I'm going to
the
impress Simon Cowell so much. Like, I'll never forget, like, vivid memory. This is so dumb. Like, 6 years old, I sang, and Simon Cowell was like, I'm speechless. You know when you're like a kid and you go like, oh, watch me do this? I was like, Dad, Simon Cowell was speechless. And I still remember that to this day. Because you watch American Idol, Simon Cowell's an asshole.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I
Now
just
he's
left
dead
him
and it's a
fucking
different
speechless.
person.
Yeah. He's like, this dead inside motherfucker just said I'm the greatest singer he's ever seen. You've got Randy, it's not Randy Johnson, Randy Jackson, and then
Randy Johnson.
I knew it was something with a J.
So I tell you what, Wyatt,
It's
you're
not
doing
him.
a really good job.
Yeah.
The 101.
And then I forget who the chick was, but yeah,
Was it
they
Carrie?
loved me and it was
Lisa
awesome because I had
something.
my songs set up because there were
Right.
different rounds.
Of
You started
course.
off with and then you get the
Right,
gold,
right,
and then you
right.
go to the next one, and it was like I would sing YMCA, I would sing I don't know what it was called, but like Paint It Black, or like I Want It Painted Black, something
Yeah.
about like painting the door black or something. Seven Nation
Rolling
Army,
Stones.
Seven Nation Army, great.
Living on a Prayer,
Yep.
and Cable Car by the Fray,
Uh-huh.
which was my
it's your
great
go-to.
song, great song. That was my championship performer right there. Yeah.
Speechless.
That's the closer.
Wait, and
This
you, got,
is what-
and you got punished and got the game taken away from you.
Yeah, because I like broke my brother's nose on accident.
This is what-
They took away my American Idol game. No, that is not it. It was
There's
much
Simon
more.
Cowell and
It was
Randy-
much more realistic.
And Randy
than
Johnson
that.
right there.
Wait, did y'all hear Lynn Rollin or whoever it was last night?
Yeah, he called
He
the
go,
pitcher
yeah.
Randy
He was
Johnson.
like, he said, this is a very, very, very poor man's Randy Johnson.
yeah,
I was
yeah.
like, damn, that's kind of disrespectful. Like, all
I think,
right.
was it Ronnie on the call last night?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because they said something about him. Lynn did, and then Ronnie goes, well, I mean, Lynn, this is a very, very,
that?
very, 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 very poor man's Randy Johnson.
Yeah.
I was
Was
like,
it?
oh, God.
And the kid was kind of shoving. I felt bad.
There's
I was like,
it was a
damn.
lefty they brought in at the end to throw.
He did have kind of like a funky release.
He did.
He was only throwing 92. Like, he wasn't pumping.
It's not
but it
Randy
was like,
Johnson.
no, that's not it. No, that's not it. That's not it. Because you were actually singing. Like, there was... Well, let me not do that. You were actually, like, singing. There was, like, a microphone hookup.
Right,
And it was
right.
literally, like... I'm sure it wasn't actually, like, monitoring the quality of it. It was just like,
Yeah.
are you singing the right words?
Yeah,
But,
yeah.
I was pretty good.
What if you like? If there weren't just like canned answers. Like you actually had to. There was a way to win. Like if you can't sing and you play.
What do you mean?
Would you get booed?
Maybe.
Oh, yeah. If it was bad, they would reject you. But I wasn't
It'd only
bad.
be bad if you like just got words wrong.
I would assume so. I don't know.
There's
I
no
was
way they can
very
really
young.
tell the level of your singing ability.
Yeah, there were also different like difficulties, I think.
Ooh.
Okay.
I played on the hardest difficulty.
Yeah, you did.
See, it's not that
That
because
was-
that's just like pressing buttons.
That was the worst though. Whenever you would get a video game and then you would proceed to fuck up when you got home and you got to take it away.
Yeah, no, that's the worst.
That happened to me a lot, but I would always go sneak it
Oh,
and then
it's
get
fun.
more trouble and then get punished for the week. And
Yeah.
genuinely, I thought about suicide as like an 8-year-old.
All right.
What
mean,
game was
You
it?
have to
Did
clip
you
that,
not?
and send it to your
It was
parents.
Madden. It was like Madden 13 one year. Then
Oh,
one
is that
year
with
Madden.
Calvin Johnson on the cover?
2K15 and 2K16 back-to-back years got punished on the day of getting the game, which was
Do
Christmas
you think they
Day.
did that? Oh, how do you get punished on Christmas?
Yeah, that is
Uh,
crazy.
Ask young me. I don't know. I don't remember what I did.
No,
But it was
that's
just
a lie. You do remember what you did.
One year I cleaned the
See, it's not that.
baseboards, the trim of my house to get.
Well, maybe
the
it
game
was that
back.
actually. I
There
don't
you
know.
go.
Clean the entire trim of the house.
The baseboards, yeah.
just to play the game again, and then I had to go to bed like 30 minutes after I finished cleaning the baseboards.
Great play by your parents.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think they were
we
doing
just
this
got
on
clean
purpose.
very
baseboards.
And they knew I would do it.
Yeah. He'll do anything. This idiot kid of ours, he'll do anything to get this game back.
He really likes Madden.
Go ahead and clean those baseboards,
Any
idiot.
new game, and then it would always be tough to take me off the game, and that's when I'd get in more trouble because I'd be playing the game for a while, want more, they tell me to get off, then I'd get in trouble, not be able to play the game for a week, and then we're back to.
Then when you get it back, I'm gonna goon out on this game again.
No, literally,
and then I'm
like-
back to literally contemplating do I run away? Do I?
Have
kill
you ever run
myself?
away?
Do I was at the
jogged
front
away.
door,
I
the
don't
bag of
think I
clothes.
ran.
And it was just like I had like my basketball shoes and my basketball, and then like shorts and a t-shirt. And I was like, I'm gonna run to my grandma's house. It's not that far. It was probably like 3 miles. And I was at the door. I was like, I kind of want to play the game though next week. Like,
Why did you pack your?
I never ran away.
I don't think I.
why'd I
really did
pack?
either.
Because
No,
I
you
mean,
should have just packed the console.
Well, it was. I mean, I couldn't do that. I wasn't that bad. That would be.
My
crazy.
sister ran away multiple times. She packed a bag and was walking down the sidewalk away from the home. But I never.
There's been not a few times, but there's been one time like when I was in college that I just drove back to Baton Rouge because there was some fight that broke out in the house or something. I was like, all right, I'm going back, not sleeping here.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
The
that's
only
a good
time I
move.
ever considered running away was when my dad quit smoking.
Oh, he's being real mean.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Like, great dad. I don't mean to paint him in a bad light. Very good dad. He did hit us, but that's okay.
That's what you're
but
supposed to
he
do.
like
Happens.
he would
That's
he
why
was
you're a stand-up guy.
he's a big yeah. That I feared my parents.
Yeah,
I think if your parents don't hit you, you're kind of a pussy. But so my dad smokes a lot of cigarettes, or he used to. He did quit, but he quit, and it was like day 3. So he's in he's in the throes of it.
Yeah.
Right. And so we all sit down to dinner. This beautiful dinner of like grilled chicken breast and Kraft mac and cheese that
Right.
my mom has made, and he's sitting at the head of the table, and it's just silent. It's like just very like there's tension.
Right,
And
right.
no one's mad at each. Like it's fine. And me and my brother lock eyes, and we just start laughing. And immediately my dad goes, "What the fuck are you laughing at?" And we're like, dude, it's not that deep. Like, it's just, there's a lot
Kids
of tension.
being kids.
And he just started yelling at us. He was like, go to your room, no mac and cheese. And now I'm mad. Now there's a fucking problem.
Mad and cheese.
Yeah, because then I had to go to my room, and then my mom was like sitting there being like, I know what's going on here. I got to support my husband, which was kind of bullshit. And then
We're
all upstairs, and then there's just a hot bowl of mac and cheese sitting on the table.
Yeah.
And I hear my dad and my mom like talking lightly downstairs, and she was like, why don't you just go take a drive, hang
Smoke
out.
a cigarette.
No, I don't think he did
he
actually.
smoked,
He
right?
actually didn't. But and then we went downstairs and we ate.
Had some mac and cheese.
Had some mac and cheese.
There you go.
Nice. That's you running away?
Shout out my dad. I did think about it.
Yeah.
I was like, but then if I run away, I can't eat the mac and cheese.
See, I was never a runaway, but I was a big, like, close the door after you get yelled at, and you start,
Slam.
like, flipping off behind the door. You're
Yes, that was a go-to. One time I kicked a hole in my wall. That was
Like, we were
really
talking about that
bad.
last week. We were talking
I
about
forgot
the
to send the
whole
picture of my shoulder,
Yeah.
my shoulder in the wall.
But there wasn't like I wasn't strong enough to kick a hole in the wall, so there's a dent in the.
Is it still there?
Oh, it's still there, and I blamed it on my dog.
Nice. What was his name? Or her name?
Teddy. This was before the one I have now.
Before Padre
And they were like, and they believed it, or I thought they believed it, and then a week later, I heard them over talking like, I can't believe Christian kicked a hole in the fucking wall.
Yeah.
See, I would go in my room and I would set up like little like football drills because I'm gonna be like, I have to get out of here. Sports is the way out. This is my ticket. I've got to become really good at sports and get out of here because these guys they're holding me back. I would literally like set up like a cone drill in my room and just be like working out hard as fuck.
This is my way out. It's like the Ray Lewis story. I'm gonna start throwing.
No, literally, like guys who were like from the hood and like to escape gang violence. This was my like I had
My
seen
dad
it.
smoked cigarettes and
Yeah.
quit.
Yeah, it literally like this was it, and I'd be like, I have to work super fucking hard to make sure I get out.
In 8th grade,
I can have all the mac and cheese.
Yeah.
In 8th grade, I got an 85 in science, and if I got anything lower than a B, I would get, I'd get my Xbox taken away. In 8th grade, Fortnite, and then eventually lacrosse was my life. That's all I cared about.
Of course.
And so I got it taken away in like early in the semester because the science class was so difficult. I got a C. And I remember like getting it taken away that Friday. My mom comes to my room after catching me watching EDP 445 videos. So that was already bad. And she's like, look, you're not going to have your Xbox until you get this grade up. It was only an 85, a B was an 86. So I go to my room and I'm like, fuck, like I don't know what I'm going to do. So then I go downstairs at like 9 o'clock at night, like 10 o'clock, something like that. And I put a knife to my chest and I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, I could do it right now, just go to heaven. Dog. And then I was like, oh shit, like what am I doing? Like that look he hurt.
Figure out where the story was headed.
Yeah.
I didn't even know like you could, yeah, so
What the fuck
There's
is
EDP 445.
yeah, I got in trouble
Oh
for
my
watching him, so I had my phone taken away and my Xbox. Like my life was over, and that's what I was thinking. I was like, "This is gonna be the worst week of my life."
I'll
Put a
just kill
knife to
myself.
my chest, and I was like, I could really just like push it in, right? And then I was like, you know what? Like, never mind. And then I went to bed. What?
How old were you?
That was 8th
This is
grade.
last week.
8th grade.
Well, now I look back and I'm like, man, like I kind of had a problem. Like I was addicted to this shit.
Yeah, I think so.
Like I haven't thought like that since I've stopped playing video games. But yeah, like Fortnite had me like I
In
could
a
probably sue
chokehold.
Fortnite, low key.
Huh?
I could sue Fortnite,
like, Fortnite
honestly.
had
Like that
you
shit was
wanting
giving
to-
me trauma.
to end your life.
Yeah.
I've only played it one time, and we took a healthy dose of mushrooms, and all I did was just build. Like I was like, I'm gonna be a pacifist in this game. I
He
was
just
trying
reached flow state and he was just like, I'm really good at this game.
Well, no, I was like, I couldn't wrap my head around. People were shooting me. I was like, I'm trying to build a home for everybody. Like, y'all would calm the fuck down.
He became a pacifist.
Yeah.
I'm trying to build a home for everybody.
We were playing it like. Obviously, I had no clue what was going on.
You should have waited a little while when creative mode came out. That'd be right up your alley.
Yeah, but I was
You
just
get
like,
in there, all you do is build.
Yeah.
yeah. And so that's what we were playing.
Did you
with,
play
like,
Minecraft?
No.
Oh, see, that's the
Oh
whole.
my-
You're
you
missing
No,
out.
but I'm not even interested in any of this. I just didn't know what to do. And I was like, well, this seems nice. On my, yeah. And it's like, stop tearing down what I'm building and give me a fucking second. And so we were playing with some of our friends, like, are you are y'all on drugs? They're like, oh, yeah, absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
this makes a ton of sense. And then we all
yeah.
started building.
You don't have any guns. He's
He's
just got a million wood.
Yeah.
See, that's the
collecting
last thing I would
mats, yeah.
expect you to act on Fortnite. I would expect you to be the guy tearing down the house. I wouldn't, like, knowing you.
That's
The
why I like
opposite of
mushrooms.
pacifist.
Yeah, I guess so.
Because you are an antagonist,
Yes.
more so, I would say.
I have good intention.
You enjoy antagonizing people.
Thank you.
Magpie.
Let's see. Tin, Jacks,
This is
Call
tough. What is going on?
Denver.
Tennessee, Jacksonville, Carolina, yeah. Oh, Meta World Peace, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar,
Yeah.
Muhammad Ali, Chad Ochocinco. It's all
Yep, those are
like
made up-
names
made
that
up
are
names.
changed. Yeah. Shout out. No, not Uno.
Not Uno. World
Fucking
Peace.
idiot.
That is funny how that works.
They all went and changed their names.
Rummy, Solitaire, Uno.
Yeah.
I don't know what the last one is.
Skip Bo?
Probably Skip.
It's card
maybe.
games.
I mean, these are, yeah. I love Jim.
I do love Toffee.
Toffee is really good.
Toffee's very underrated.
Yeah.
Like if I go to the gas
Good Heath
station,
bar.
or
love-
a Score, Heath or Score.
Yeah, I love a Heath
very
bar.
good, very
See,
good.
that's what I've realized. Like Sonic, you can get a blast.
Yeah.
A Heath blast.
It's the best one.
It is the okay. You guys are ball knowers.
Yeah,
I
it
feel
is
so much closer
excellent.
to you guys now. Yeah. Fuck
Food
yeah.
brings us
Because
together.
a Heath bar is somehow lumped into like a Werther's, where it's like an old people candy.
Yeah.
And it's so
Really good.
it's
Toffee's
really good.
fucking
It's
awesome.
unbelievable.
Because I'm big
Well, I
on.
guess it
I
is
love
an
a
old-
crunch.
Yeah.
I love a crunch,
Love
and so
texture.
that crunch, like, it does get stuck in your teeth a little bit. Which
I
is
like that
annoying,
part too.
But the taste is phenomenal. The crunch is good. Like,
See, I do,
But-
I do
man.
a Oreo and Heath blast.
Yeah, it's
Oh, I've
phenomenal.
never combined.
that's
Oh,
phenomenal.
you can combine. You can put as much stuff in there as you
See, I go M&M Heath because I like.
Oh, I like the
want.
double
I've
crunch.
done all three.
It's probably very
It's
good.
very good.
But I feel like too fat.
Yeah,
I
it
get a
is.
little ashamed when I get
didn't
past
want to admit
two.
that just then. You pulled it out of me.
Yeah. Whoa.
I guess it
What?
still kind of
What?
is.
What?
It still kind of is an old person candy because you only realize that it's good once you're older.
I guess.
No, I've been
'Cause,
like
Heath-
Like I didn't know what Heath.
No,
bars
because
were.
my
No, it's-
brother and sister used to get
I
it
just
for
think it's
Halloween,
it's
and they
the
would be like, "I don't want to
branding-
eat it." I'd be like, "It's the
branding
best
of it.
one."
It's not made to appeal
Yeah,
to children. It looks like an old person candy.
it does, but it's the best one.
But it's really
It looks like
It's
one of those
phenomenal.
candies like an old person would take out the wrapper and like suck on, and it's like, why are you sucking
Yeah.
on chocolate? It's like, so now I don't want it.
Yeah,
But then you bite into it,
like real good.
really good.
It's phenomenal.
It is, but the branding is old. It's old person
Yeah,
brand.
yeah.
I love anything with toffee in it. See, you know what bothers me? Ben and Jerry's has a flavor that has
It's not
toffee
good.
in it, but it's like coffee.
Coffee toffee.
Yeah.
And I don't like coffee.
No, I don't want that.
So just give me a good toffee flavor, take
Yeah.
the coffee out, and I'd probably
buying
fucking
it.
double your business.
Yeah.
If we're gonna be real.
Dude, once you realize the power of the Heath bar,
It's
very-
so
it is
good,
delicious.
man. It's so good.
it's so good with ice cream.
Yeah.
Oof.
That's the other one. Pizza,
oh, look
pizza
at
and
this
ice
guy.
cream.
This
I wanna
is
do that after the
That's
show.
Tom
the
Hardy.
wrestler.
It's Tom Hardy and Gal Gadot.
Hot.
Should we go to Sonic after this?
Tempting.
How you spell her name?
That's
G-A-L.
it. G-A-L.
Nope. G-A-L.
G-A-D-L.
Space G-A-D-O-T. Oh, it's probably already has her in it.
See, why do they do that?
I don't know.
I don't like that at all.
If we
So
scroll
Tom
up
Hardy?
to the directions, yeah, it's Tom
yeah,
Hardy.
Tom Hardy. Do you feel in charge?
All right, man.
No one know who
See-
I was till I put on the mask.
See, I think his better accent is the Peaky Blinders.
Well, see,
never
have you
watched
seen
Peaky
the one where he
Blinders.
plays the twin brothers? Mm-hmm. The twin brother mobsters? Great. He's excellent in that. I don't forget what
He's a good
that's
actor.
called. What's
He's
that
a
one
great
called?
actor.
I don't know,
He's
maybe
good in Inception as well.
I didn't even know
He
he was
is.
in that.
Great movie.
Why can I
okay.
not think of the movie that
You know, the
he's-
real trigger of that is the ring, not the actual thing he spends.
What do you mean? Oh, the totem.
Yeah.
You're saying his totem is the ring and not the little top.
Yep.
Really?
Is this the Dolphins?
Interesting.
No.
No, this is the Ravens.
Is it the Ravens?
Yeah.
That's 2019.
Why
Nice.
can't I
Good
find
pull.
the movie where he was the
Is it the
Legend?
one?
Oh,
It's
this
called
is-
Legend.
this is,
Legend. Ron Cray and
uh,
Reggie Cray.
Oh, okay.
The two twin mobster
I think I
brothers.
I've
Who
heard
is
about
this?
it.
This is
your thing.
Jim Edmonds.
There you go.
There you go.
I had his card.
I started
in
playing
MLB.
MLB The Show yesterday.
But the new one's coming out. I already pre-ordered.
I
it.
got bored after
10
meeting
days.
off the phone the first time.
Nice.
And
You
I
like
was
that?
like, and we got off the phone. I was like, what am I gonna? And I was like, I'm gonna play the game. So I hooked my Xbox up and I started playing MLB The Show.
There you go.
Did you play with Little Squirt?
No, I forget about Little Squirt. That was
Did you
our,
play
that was our career,
Yale or
our career
Harvard?
player.
No, it's
Oh, Ivy League school made
This is
2023 before losing to Creighton in 2023
Princeton,
Sweet
that's
16.
yeah, it's Princeton. Because they beat what was the 2 seed they beat? I remember this. I don't remember who they beat. It was Princeton though.
Princeton.
I'd put my life on it.
Proud of my Jim Edmonds pool.
Bang. Science.
Yeah, that is
Let's
a- that
see.
is a good
Following
point.
helium, the second noble gas element on the periodic table is the element that begins with the letter
Nitrogen.
N. That would be nitrogen.
No,
Nitrogen.
nitrogen's
is an
Ni.
And it is.
So
It's,
N would be.
I don't know what it is. It's not nitrogen. Nitrogen is Ni.
Is it? No, nitrogen.
I don't think it's. I think it's just N.
Handshake bet.
Is it Ni?
I know for a fact nitrogen's Ni.
I used to know my periodic table very well.
I mean neon, but neon would be. Is it not Ne?
That one is.
I think it might be.
Be just N. I could have swore neon was
Neon.
Ne. It is neon.
That's what Johnny L. Goodson said.
Well, then Johnny L. Goodson.
Shout out Johnny L. Goodson.
Nitrogen.
I wouldn't have thought it was neon, to be honest.
Nitrogen
me
is
neither.
an N.
Shout out.
It is just an N.
Yeah.
We just got it right.
Show me the periodic table. Somebody pull up the periodic
periodic
table.
table.
I used to have this thing memorized.
Me
I
too.
don't
Okay.
anymore.
What's funny is like because in the classes that you have a periodic
Nitrogen
table,
N.
like I would just look at it and study it because I didn't want to pay attention.
Right.
And think, well, I'm actually learning something.
Wait, so that was a neon?
We got it right, though. This does say that nitrogen is
I thought it was just an N. Yeah.
I just swore neon was Ne.
I thought that too.
Yeah, this game's wrong. I think that or I'm wrong.
Or we just read the question differently. Like I
Yeah.
don't remember what was the question. Put it back up.
I definitely felt
The
like
second noble gas on the element. It just begins with an N, so it's not represented by N. It just begins with an N.
Okay.
And so that's the second noble gas element.
Oh, okay.
Is neon. Okay.
Yeah.
So I was half right. I just didn't get there the right way.
Yeah.
Shout out me.
You would have lost that
Neon is
handshake
NE.
bet.
Yeah.
Yeah, you would have lost your. Yeah, I thought.
I would've lost
I
my
knew I
handshake,
was
bro.
right. Felt-
I could have sworn nitrogen was Ni.
What's NI?
But yeah, we
I
read the
don't know.
question wrong.
Looking at Orange Legend 26, they redesigned, opt for a sleeker black print. Yellow cans, this brand of citrus flavored soda,
What is what has a yellow can?
used to have its name in green and
Nickel.
orange letters. Was this Sierra Mist?
It
Yeah,
could
it's
be
Starry.
Sierra Mist.
Starry?
actually. I don't
Sierra
think
Mist
it's
to Starry.
no.
But was Sierra Mist didn't
Starry?
have-
Starry's recent. I don't think Starry was around in 2016. Sierra Mist might be right.
This is something around that. It's older. It's
I have no
Ah, Mellow Yellow.
Mellow
That
Ye-
is
yeah.
it.
Oh
yeah.
wow, yeah.
Mellow Yellow, delicious.
Is it good? I've never had a mellow yellow.
Mellow Mushroom.
Mellow
also
mushroom.
good.
Real
Mushrooms
good.
in general.
Very good.
Joining in season 2, Jennifer Love Hewitt was on this Fox drama that followed
She is
the.
aces.
Who's Jennifer Love Hewitt?
Give her-
Whoa!
look at the cans on her.
I'm about to.
Christian pops up.
Yeah.
The Salinger family from 94 to 2000. What was
Whoa.
the Fox drama
Yeah.
that followed the Salinger family?
I know this girl.
Of course, everyone knows Jennifer Love Hewitt. You
But
just
you,
might not.
you
know
don't
it.
think you just
You
don't
just might
realize
not
that.
put her name to.
I already know what he's gonna say.
What?
What am I gonna say?
Because there's like earlier in her career she was very thin, and some of these pictures she's gained a little bit of thickness. But I would say it's good thickness.
No, I'm
Yeah.
not gonna call her fat. No,
Good job.
not on camera.
she's busty.
I would say she's busty.
She is busty. She's got like the.
Oh, I
what's
got you.
the-
I got you.
She's got the what's the girl from Jurassic
Oh,
World? or
flexing to
Jurassic
the crowd. I don't know.
Oh, that
The girl they had to like CGI
Oh,
her
that
ass
was
because her butt was
awful.
too big.
I don't know who you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about? I forget her name.
I mean, like,
Yeah.
no, she's hot. Oh, fucking yeah. Like
She doesn't look good anymore.
I think she looks fine.
I haven't seen her in a long time.
9:30
I mean, she's
tonight.
older. Like, she doesn't look as good as she used to when she was younger.
Yes.
No, don't do that.
I don't know what this show is though.
Don't
Party
do
of
that.
5 is the name of the
jeez.
show.
Yeah, give me 97 Jennifer Love Hewitt. Party of 5.
Remember the Titans, Blue Crush, Win a Date with Ted Hamilton, and Superman Returns.
Hayden Panettiere.
The only one I know is Remember the Titans.
Me too. No, she. Blue Crush, is that the? It's Hayden Panettiere. I'm pretty sure. I mean, because who else would be in it?
Kate Bosworth.
Oh, who was she in? Remember the
The
Titans?
Boz.
Kate Bosworth. Brian Bosworth. Oh, that's who that is.
Oh,
Yeah.
I love you, Sugar Bear.
Wait, this kid's in class.
I guess I just never knew her real name.
Gosh.
Yeah, me either. Nice.
I'm so high I can hear heaven. I'm so high I can hear heaven. Are the opening lyrics of this 2002 Chad Kroeger song, originally written and recorded for the Spider-Man soundtrack.
Sing it.
I don't fucking know.
I don't know this one.
2002, dude. I wasn't even fucking sentient.
You've seen Spider-Man though.
Yeah, but there's no words in the songs.
The score for Spider-Man is exquisite.
Very good. Yeah, the
Yeah.
first one. Well, all three of them. That's so...
It does look like him.
Who? Oh,
Class.
keep
Don't,
that. Yeah.
don't do it.
I don't know this one.
Hero.
I don't know.
Oh,
Wow.
be your sing it.
I am so high, I can hear heaven.
Nice, good job, chat. Thank you.
Shout out chat.
Shout out, chat.
Shoot ya, chat.
Jennifer Love Hewitt is hot.
Not anymore.
What's the hottest that a woman has ever looked in a movie or TV show? I would like to-
Lola Bunny in Space Jam.
He's not wrong. Okay, let's go humanoid. Because if we go non-humanoid, there's going to be a problem. I have a lot of those.
Jessica Rabbit, like easy.
What about the gold digger fish from Surf's Up or Shark Tale? Shark Tale.
Ooh, I
Yeah,
did
that's
like
his
her
muse
too.
in the car.
The car from whoa, she could shit on me. Dude.
Sally?
Any day.
She does in the.
Sally Carrera, bro. Whoo. Tight little piston.
Give her
That
an oil
exhaust
change.
pipe.
Jonathan said that.
Like childhood wise, like Megan Fox in Transformers.
Very good.
Is like an awakening for all.
Very good one.
Yeah. If
Like
your
our
son
era
doesn't
of
shift in the seat,
But okay.
then you've got a problem.
I'll throw out. I've never even seen the movie. I've just seen it in Instagram clips. Alicia Cuthbert in the one where she's a porn star and she lives next
Oh,
door.
yeah,
You know what movie I'm talking about?
I know this movie.
Very.
The girl next door.
It's something like that. I need to watch the movie because
Yeah,
it's
she's like, yeah,
very
and
hot.
she's the daughter in
Oh,
24.
I guess like
That is a great pool.
what's
Yeah.
Margot
'Cause
Robbie
she's not really
in
that-
Wolf of Wall Street's like an obvious one.
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't even put that. Like, she is hot in that one, but it's like
Yeah, but I'm saying that's like a
Madeline Klein in Outer Banks.
Yeah.
That's more of a personality thing, though, to be
Yeah.
honest. She's just like hot personality-wise, just like my girl Alyssa Liu.
Lucy Liu.
You do love Alyssa Liu.
Dude, I
Lucy
love her.
Liu.
Who's Lucy Liu?
Have you seen
Charlie's Angels.
Oh,
No.
Or
Woman from
I'm like,
the
I think.
Grinch. Older woman. From the
Yeah. Whoa.
Grinch. As
There
a
was
kid
gonna be-
watching that movie, son.
Yikes.
There was something about that nose that did something to you, dude.
Don't say you.
You get that little 2-inch chub because you didn't hit puberty yet, dude. Crazy.
The nose is crazy. Oh, this is
She's a who? She's a who?
Why
Yeah.
can't I, Kill Bill. You never seen Kill Bill?
No.
Nope.
Who's the girl in Kill Bill?
Well,
Lucy
Lucy
Liu.
Liu's in Kill Bill.
Oh, I don't know. who
Well,
Lucy
Uma
Liu
Thurman's
is.
the main character.
Oh, Uma Thurman in Batman as Poison Ivy.
Oh yeah.
What?
That's
She's
the
not
red-
even
that's
like
the
that
redhead in you.
attractive. Yeah, she's not even like that attractive in like actuality.
She oozes sensuality.
Yes, and I was like, "What the fuck is happening
Yeah,
to
I'm
me,
getting
dude?"
blown.
I'm like, "She's covered in snakes, and I'm bricked." What the fuck?
One more.
Uma Thurman. That's a good one. That was like an early one where I didn't really even know what I was feeling.
Me too.
But I was feeling something.
I agree.
Because she would like make out with you and then you die. That's so hot. Come on, man. Oh, dude.
Not a lot of the chat's not really weighing in on this conversation.
Dude, chat, come on.
Oh, Gage says Jennifer Aniston and just go with it.
See, Jennifer Aniston and Friends.
Yeah.
I've never seen Just Go With It.
Yeah.
I would
Jennifer
assume
Aniston and Friends.
Jennifer Aniston
Jennifer
just
Aniston
in
in
general.
general.
Is, yeah, very attractive. Very attractive.
Okay. Well,
Oh, fucking kill me,
okay.
please, dude. And then they beat her by like putting some fucking tape on his mouth.
Yeah.
And they like make out. You just wanted to make out with her. Like, that's bullshit.
He's also attractive.
Robin?
Mm-hmm.
That's
I always thought he was cool.
He's in like NCIS or something.
Oh.
Yeah. We'll be done soon.
He should weigh in. I would love to know his.
Actually, we'll find out off the
I
air.
would love to know
We
his.
appreciate you guys. We'll be back tomorrow morning, 8 to 10 a.m. Get you ready for LSU UL Lafayette tomorrow night in Laffy. We'll see you then.